All right, Shalom. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect. And once again, we are the real Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures. So with that, we're going to go into the spirit of prophecy and open up with Matthew 24.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And saw that one? All right. Verse 1, and Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another.
Yeah, so Yahushua was prophesying about what? 70 AD. Which what happened between 66 AD and 70 AD? The siege of Jerusalem. All right, and during the siege of Jerusalem, the second temple was destroyed by the Romans. All right, and proof of that is the Ark of Titus. When you look at the engravings on the Ark of Titus, it shows the Edomites rounding up the children of Israel and leading them captives. All right, and they used the money that they used to ransack the temple to build up the Colosseums and to fund Rome. All right, read that again.
Yep. Verse 2. Matthew 24 and 2, and Yahushua said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another.
Yeah, so Yahushua was prophesying about 70 AD, which is a real account that took place. All right, and proof of that is what? The Ark of Titus, because when they successfully took control over the children of Israel and ransacked the second temple, they built up the Ark of Titus, which was to commemorate Titus' victory over Jerusalem.
And also the prophet Daniel prophesied it and tell you about the abomination that make him desolate. That was the Edomites that did that. The Romans were Edomites. The same people that's ruling today that's getting ready to do this all over again in the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Yeah, of the end of the world. And the brother's going to get the proof of what the end of the world is actually talking about, pursuant to 2 Ezra 6 and 9. All right, because the scriptures tell you that what? The earth abideth forever, and that the earth is the Most High Yahweh's footstool. All right, even in the Lord's Prayer, it tells you that what? And in the scriptures that he's going to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. All right, the earth is not going to be destroyed. It's never going to be destroyed. It's going to be inhabited forever, because the kingdom of heaven is going to be established on the planet earth once Yahushua comes back.
2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, What shall be the part and asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followed? And he said unto me, Abraham unto Isaac, and Jacob and Esau on him. Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau.
Yeah, so Jacob's hand held in the hill of Esau was representing what? When Esau was going down the rulership and everything that we witnessing right now, pursuant to the scriptures and end time prophecy, that Jacob was going to be next to rule. And Jacob is talking about who? Yahushua and the elect of the nation of Israel's kingdom that's going to be established on the planet earth. So that's what it was talking about. All right, when the so-called white man Esau Edom goes down, Jacob is going to be next to rule, all right, in the planet earth forever, in the everlasting kingdom. And we're going to be immortal. That's what's going to make it everlasting, because the new bodies we're going to receive once Yahushua comes back, the laws, statutes, and commandments is going to be programmed within our inward parts, all right, making us immortal and making our rulership everlasting.
Esau is the end of the world.
So Esau is the end of the world, all right? So you have all these people, all right, mainly concerning our people. They are afraid like, oh, the earth is going to be blown up, because they believe in these bugged out philosophies, you know, these fables, these doctrines of men, you know, planet Naburu and all this garbage, all right? But what about what the scriptures say? We as Israelites, we have to believe what the scriptures say, all right? And the scriptures say that what? Esau is the end of the world, meaning what? The end of the age. Going back to the word eon, all right? Talk about the end of an age. So right now, we're witnessing the downfall of Esau Edom. All all right? Hyperinflation, the global economic collapse, and things are just going to get worse from here on out.
Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, meaning what? When Esau is going down, Jacob is going to rise into power through who? Yahushua. Because once Yahushua comes back by the way of the so-called UFOs to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, that's going to be the beginning of the kingdom of heaven being established, all right? And then once he comes back and we receive our new bodies, we're going to put the heathen in subjection under us. They're going to go into captivity forever. But that first 1,000 years is going to be hardcore slavery for all the heathen. And then after that 1,000 years, the nation of Edom won't exist as a nation on this planet because we're going to burn them up, pursuing the Obadiah, the first chapter.
Yeah, I was going to read verse 21, but I'll read what you quoted first, and then I'll jump down. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
Yeah, the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Because what's going on right now? You have the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. But what did the Lord say? He was going to raise up the tabernacles of David, which consists of all 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right? Because the elect of the nation of Israel consists of all 12 tribes. Not just the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but it also consists of the northern kingdom as well. And in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be known as the nation of Israel. It's not going to be no more southern and northern kingdom. We're going to be a family again. Because the Lord said what? He was going to close up the breaches thereof.
And the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Yeah, the house of Esau for stubble, talking about who? The so-called white man and his seed line. No matter what they look like, if your nationality, if your seed, your genealogy, pedigree, ancestry, these are all, different synonyms for seed. If your line goes back to Esau, Edom, your future after serving 1,000 years of hardcore slavery is extermination.
It says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it.
Yeah, so that's a future prophecy in the kingdom of heaven. Because you got people acting like we're not still living in biblical times. Everything you see around you is biblical, even your life. Whether you believe it or not, everything is biblical, all right? You have people whose lot is to be delivered, all right, out of the nation of Israel. Then you got 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Their lot is to be non-believers and to be destroyed until the nuclear destruction comes upon them, all right? And then as the heathen, their future is to what? Serve the nation of Israel, to be in captivity under us and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments in the kingdom.
Yep, verse 8, I'm going to jump up. It says, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
And that's what's going on right now, all right? And those wise men first began with them Zionist Jews, all right? Because a Zionist is what? Somebody that supports the state of Israel, all right? These so-called Israeli Jewish white people, all right? They're Edomites, all right? But also the wise men refer to who? Those so-called Germans, all right? Teeman, which is where the main technology comes from.
Yep, it says verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Yeah, that everybody in the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. All right, this is why when you watch biblical movies, you're not going to see a so-called white man playing the role of an Edomite. Why? Because they're trying to hide from their judgment. They're trying to hide and conceal their identity. All right, they'll have everybody else play the role of an Edomite in the movie, but they won't do that. All right, but then
they don't even make mention of it.
yeah, they don't even make mention of that. But when you read certain books, they'll tell you that that the Edomites, that they was ruling the Roman Empire as well as the Greco-Roman Empire, the Greek Empire, beginning with Alexander on down. So the Edomites are still around today. The Edomites still exist. All right, and the Edomites is the so-called white man in the sea line.
Yeah, and in the Jewish encyclopedia, it says that modern day Jewry is Esau.
Esau. But hey, Salakia, I'm looking up going into Esau, Edom, right? And one of the definitions they have is that they say white people Edomites, like literally clearly saying that.
That's probably a Jake that said it.
Probably a Jake, right?
Out there.
But it's out there, that information,
Yeah, so that's proof right there. The Edomites are still around.
Okay.
Yeah, vocab. You know, talk about the Edomites is done away with. No, the Edomites are still here. All right, because the brother read the scripture in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9 that Esau is the end of the world, referring to what? That in these present times that we're in, they will be the nation that will rule last before the kingdom of heaven.
Yep, verse 21, and saviors shall come up.
Yeah, saviors is referring to who? The elect of the nation of Israel. Because 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to come back through our loins. All right, because men are the progenitor of life, not women. All right. Everybody on this planet Earth comes from a seed of a man. So 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're going to be destroyed on this side, but they're going to come back in the kingdom through the loins of the elect men.
Yep, and saviors shall come up upon Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau.
Yeah, to judge the mount of Esau. Because what did Esau do to us? He raped, robbed, and murdered us. He made our life a living hell with his credit system, all right, his court system. And he even turned our women against us through feminism and other false philosophies. He has to pay for that, all right? It's not just this time period, it's for his past lives too, all right? As Cain, the serpent, so he has to pay for all that. His sins, his judgment is reaching on high. And soon the Most High is going to judge him.
And the kingdom shall be the Lord's.
And the kingdom shall be the Lord's, all right? Because what's going to happen? The kingdom of heaven is going to be an everlasting kingdom. This is the final captivity that the nation of Israel, which are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, is under the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. So this is it. So all these prophecies coming to pass, you're supposed to be happy. All right, you should want to see the downfall of your enemies so you can inherit everlasting life and joy. Right now, we don't got that.
Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus said the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah.
Yeah, what have they done to us? All right, they deceived our people into worshiping the so-called white man, Cesare Borgia. All right, a so-called white man who's portrayed as the Messiah. All right, they deceived our people with these false doctrines, these false philosophies, divide and conquer. All right, the list goes on and on. Feminism, effeminizing our men, in Hollywood, the sports industry, the music industry, which that's nothing but enchantments on our people. All right, this is some of the things that the so-called white man has to pay for, Esau, Edom.
Because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and had greatly offended.
Yeah, they have greatly offended. All right, you not only offended the Lord's people, but you offended the Lord himself. All right, the God of Israel himself, Yahweh, as well as his only begotten son, Yahushua. Because there was those 2 Roman soldiers that pierced Yahushua's side. That's why it mentions in Revelation, the 1st chapter, verse 7, that when Yahushua comes back, he's coming back for those 2 Roman soldiers that pierced him. All right, because reincarnation is biblical.
And revenged himself upon them.
Yeah, revenge himself upon them. Because the Edomites, they read the scriptures on what we used to do to the nation of Edom, all right, under King David and different other kings and captains. So they read that history, they read the scriptures, and they was mad. So they revenged themselves upon us. And ultimately, they're mad because they can't get their birthright back. That's the main thing.
Therefore, thus said the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
He will stretch out his hand. All right, going back to the Hebrew word Yad, I believe it is, right? Which means power. All right, and who is he gonna who's his power on earth? All right, who's his battle axe and weapons of war? All right, his vessels, the elect of the nation of Israel, beginning with Yahushua. He's gonna give us the power to subdue the heathen. Because right now we can't do that. We can't take their blessing, which is the sword, you know, guns and different killing instruments. We can't take their blessing and try to take them down with it. All right, we're supposed to wait upon Yahushua. You got something?
Yeah. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 15. I am very sore displeased with the heathen.
Yeah, the Lord is sore displeased with the heathen. The only reason why the nation of Edom is in power, all right, and why the Lord allowed the different heathen nations to besiege us and put us, the children of Israel, in captivity under them, is because we broke the Lord's statutes and commandments. All right, therefore the curses of Deuteronomy 28 came upon us. All right, the seed line of Jacob, which are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That are at ease.
Yeah, they're at ease right now, all right? They got everything their hearts can desire. They control the monetary system, all right? Their faces is on the money. They make all the laws. They got the world in the palm of their hand, but that's all through the Heavenly Father, all right? Because it was prophesied in the scriptures that in this present time period, the nation of Edom will be ruling, because they're the end of the world.
For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Yeah, because ultimately the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, is going to have mercy upon his people, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, the Lord said he was a little displeased, because ultimately the Heavenly Father is going to have mercy upon Israel as a whole entire nation. But first it begins with the elect, all right? So you heathen, you got to pay for that, all right? Because you touch the apple of the Lord's eye, which is his people.
Back at Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
Yeah, the Lord is going to stretch his hand upon Edom. How is he going to do that? Is he going to get off his throne and do that? No, he got his vessels to do that, which is who? The elect men of the nation of Israel. All right, first beginning with Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai got to get up in there too. You know, Yahweh Shai is very pissed off, man. He's been pissed off for over 2,000 plus years, and we're pissed off too. The scriptures tell you that what? Wisdom maketh a wise man mad. Not all of our people is wise, only the elect, because through Yahweh Shai, we have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
And will cut off man and beasts from it.
Will cut off man and beast from it. Because ultimately, once the nation of Edom is exterminated after serving that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, their lands, all right, their inheritance is going to be ours. Mount Seir is going to belong to the southern kingdom, all right, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and the nation of Israel as a whole.
And I will make it desolate from teeming.
Yeah, he will make it desolate, ultimately referring to where? All right, here in America, Babylon the Great. And how is America, which is Babylon the Great, going to be cut off? By the way of thermonuclear destruction. That's why these different countries, they're creating their thermonuclear missiles to fulfill the words of the Lord written in this Bible.
And I will make, and day of the Dan shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, day of the Dan shall fall by the sword, by the way of those nuclear missiles, by the way of Russia, Iran, all right, Libya, and their allies. That's what's going to happen upon this place.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people, Israel.
There you go. The Lord is going to lay his vengeance, right, his wrath upon Edom by his people, Israel, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel, all right? So right now, you know, these Edomites, you know, live it up, because your future is slavery and then extermination.
They shall do in Edom according to my anger.
Yeah, they shall do in Edom according to the Lord's anger. Do you know how mad the Lord can get? He flooded the whole entire planet Earth. All right, his chosen people, who he loved above everybody else, he put them in slavery. He allowed you heathens to rape, rob, and murder us and take our inheritance, which is our land. All right, so if he could do that to his people, how much more an Edomite and a heathen?
It says, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord power.
Yeah, they shall know his vengeance. Why? Because the vengeance is written in the scriptures. It's Bible prophecy. Right now, we're prophesying it through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, but then these words that's written is going to come to pass. It's going to become a reality to where everybody can see it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Referring to who? The elect men of the nation of Israel. All right, because when you read in the scriptures, you know, women don't go to war. All right, that's talking about the men. The men of the nation of Israel is going to round the remaining Edomites up, you know, after the thermonuclear destruction, and they're going to go into slavery. So it doesn't matter how many nuclear bunkers you have, your fate is to still go into slavery. All right, because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai, we're going to know where you at. It doesn't matter how deep underground you are, we're going to find you, we're going to get you, and you're going to go into slavery.
For with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
Yeah, the Lord is saying with his people, right, the elect men of the nation of Israel, he's going to break them in pieces. Why is the Lord going to allow us to do that? For what the heathen have done to us. How they polluted our land, they polluted our people with their different laws and legislations, all right, Hollywood, the sports industry, and previous captivities. They got to pay for that.
And with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Yeah, with thee, meaning the Lord's men, he's going to destroy kingdoms, all right, the tabernacle of David. Because in the kingdom, King David is going to come back. All right, because King David, he's going to be king forever under Yahushua. All right, and with King David, we're going to subdue you heathens.
And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
Yeah, the horse and the rider. The horse referring to who? Esau, Edom. All right, and as well as the heathen nations that follow after Esau, Edom. We're going to break you in pieces. That's your future.
And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
That's what's going to happen, all right? Because Esau, Edom is ruling now, and all these nations follow behind Esau, Edom, all right? But once you smite the shepherd, everybody else is going to flee, and they're going to, go into captivity. It's not just the nation of Edom, it's all the heathen. All the heathen got to pay for what they've done to the children of Israel. And that's first going to begin when the Lord gathers you in the Levant, the valley of Jehoshaphat, to lead you into World War III. All right, and then after that, you're going to go into slavery once Yahushua comes back.
With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young.
Yeah, old and young, man and woman. All right, because when you do your research of the Middle Passage and how they brought out people from the west coast of Africa and different parts of Africa, they didn't have mercy on old or young. All right, the old man. Concerning the men that was on the slave ships, if they didn't want to eat, what they would do is they would get a nail and a hammer and they would break their teeth and forcefully feed them. So they didn't have mercy on old or young or little babies. All right, there's even accounts of pregnant women being hanged upside down, having their stomachs cut open, and they dashing out babies against the stones. All right, which is prophecy as well. So they got to pay for that. So the Lord is going to allow us to do that to you in the kingdom of heaven.
With thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid.
Yeah, the young man and the maid, all right? Because just how our women had to become concubines and bedwenches, that's what's going to happen to you Edomite women, all right? You're going to be concubines for the elect men of the nation of Israel, and then ultimately all Israel when they come back in the kingdom.
I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock.
The shepherd and his flock, all right? Referring to who? The so-called white man and the heathen. Because when we get off of those ships, they're going to try and fight back, all right? But they're going to lose miserably because we're going to be indestructible. We're going to be raised up incorruptible. Just like Yahushua was, we're going to be just like him.
And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
Captains and rulers. The Lord is going to use his men to do that. So that's what we're waiting for, all right? We patiently waiting for Yahushua to come back to give us that power to take down our enemies. We know right now we can't do that, all right? Because when you read Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter, it says what? That there will be no might in thy hand, meaning no power in thy hand. Yahushua gave a command and said what? Wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey. Who's the prey? The nation of Edom and the heathen nations.
And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all the evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord.
Yeah, so all the iniquity and all the rape, robbery, and murder that all the heathen, mainly Esau, Edom, have done to our people, the children of Israel, they're going to pay for that. And one of the first ways they're going to pay for that is by America, which is Babylon the Great, being destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Thus saith the Lord. That's in the Bible. World War I, World War II, and World War III is prophesied in the Bible, and it will come to pass, whether you believe it or not.
Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
Yeah, the Lord is against thee, O destroying mountain, referring to who? America, which is Babylon the Great. But who's ruling Babylon the Great? What nation is ruling Babylon the Great in these end times? Esau, Edom. So they got to pay for that, all right? And the way how the Lord is going to destroy this place is by thermonuclear destruction, by having Russia and Iran and their allies, as well as the nations that's a part of NATO and the EU, launch missiles upon this place.
Said the Lord, which destroyed all the earth.
Yeah, the so-called white man have destroyed all the earth. Look at the ecosystems. Look at the animals, the wildfires, the chemtrails, all right? Women thinking like men, that destroys the earth too, all right? Depopulation agenda, that's what that is. Feminism, that's what that breeds. Homosexuality, all right? Sodomy, all right? And women not doing their natural thing, which is giving birth.
And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain.
And that's what's going to happen to America, which is Babylon the Great. This place is going to become a burnt mountain. all right? Because a mountain is talk about what? A specific type of government. And what did it say in Revelation, the 18th chapter? That America, which is Babylon the Great, is going to become a desert after the thermonuclear destruction smoke, disappears. Because the surrounding waters around Babylon the Great is going to dry up, making way for different desert creatures to come here and live.
Yep, this is Revelations 19:1. And after these things, I heard a great voice of much people in heaven saying, Hallelujah, salvation and glory and honor and power unto the Lord our power.
Yeah, and let's talk about who? The elect of the nation of Israel. All right? Because the elect of the nation of Israel, we're going to be praising Yahweh as well as Yahweh Shai on the chariots, all right, which are the so-called UFOs. That's how we're going to receive salvation and escape the thermonuclear destruction that's going to come upon this place in different parts of the world. All right? Yahweh Shai is going to save us.
For true and righteous are his judgments, for he hath judged the great whore, which did corrupt the earth with her fornication.
Yeah, the great whore is talking about who? America. Because when you look at these different referendums, right? These different countries leaving out of NATO, right, as well as the EU, that's all biblical prophecy. Because they understand that what? We only a part of NATO to do the bidding of America, because it's America that's making all the rules. There's really no benefit for those other nations being a part of NATO, but serving America, all right, which is the whole is talking about.
And hath avenged the blood of his servants at her hand.
Yeah, so that's what's going to happen, all right? The Lord is going to avenge his saints, all right? His servants, which is who? The elect men of the nation of Israel, all right? He's going to avenge us by destroying Babylon the Great with thermonuclear destruction.
And again they said, Hallelujah, and her smoke rose up forever and ever.
Yeah, we were saying Halal Wayab on the ships, all right, praising Yahweh as well as Yahweh Shai, because it's Yahweh who's going to send Yahweh Shai back to physically deliver us, all right? And we believe that. It might sound foolish to other people, it might sound like a fable, but through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, we believe and we know that that's going to happen, because there's other things that was written in the scriptures that took place. So why wouldn't that take place as well?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 15. But the righteous live forevermore.
Yeah, the righteous is going to live forevermore. All right, we're not living right now. This is not our rest. That's why we catching so much hell. All right, we're going through all this financial problems here. Why? Because this is not our rest. We didn't come here to be equal with the so-called white man and the heathen nations. We came here as punishment for breaking the old covenant, which is the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why we're here. All right, you're not taught that in school. You're not even taught that by your parents. All right, until the Lord have mercy upon you, you learn this truth from the men of the Lord, which first began with Abba Bivens, Elder Yaquab, King Marshall, High Priest Ariel, on down to the apostles of Greatmillstone, the elders. All right, and that's the Lord having mercy. The fact that you got the prophets prophesying unto you and telling you why we're in this condition, that's a sign of mercy by the Heavenly Father through His Son.
It says, their reward also is with the Lord.
Yeah, their reward also is with the Lord. All right, it doesn't matter how many YouTube channels they take down. All right, the Lord, all our work is recorded by the angels, and the Lord is not going to forget our labor of love. All right, and how we ministered unto the saints. All right, the Lord is going to deliver us, and we're going to receive 100-fold of whatever we lost on this side. Women, houses, all right, family. Because remember, your family, they might not receive salvation if they don't believe, all right? But they'll come back in the kingdom through your loins.
And the care of them is with the Most High.
Yeah, the care of them is with the Most High. So we don't have nothing to worry about concerning Jacob's trouble, all right? The hour of temptation, global economic collapse, hyperinflation kicking in to the point where people can't afford goods. Yahweh through Yahweh Shai is going to provide for us, all right? We're going to have food, we're going to have drink, we're going to have raiment, all right? We don't have nothing to worry about. All we have to do is believe and have faith on Yahweh as well as Yahweh Shai.
Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom.
We're going to receive a glorious kingdom, and that's all through who? Yahweh Shai's sacrifice, all right? And that's why you as an Israelite, you should worship and believe on Yahweh Shai. Because if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, we would have been at Sodom and Gomorrah.
And a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. The Lord is actually going to crown each member of the elect of the nation of Israel, the men. He's actually going to set crowns on our head. All right, beginning with the apostles on down, we've been prophesying about the Lord returning, for years. All right, different generations that we came back in the reincarnation, we always prophesied about the Lord. All right, but the time is coming where Yahushua is physically going to crown us.
For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them.
Yeah, so the Lord is our refuge, all right? He's our place of safety, Yahweh as well as Yahushua. And you as an Israelite, you got to believe and call upon those names in the time of trouble. You feel demons attacking you, all right? You're going through financial problems. Your woman is bugging the hell out. Your parents is coming against you. People at your job, they acting crazy, all right? Different people in society, they're trying to challenge you to a fight. All right, you got to call upon the Lord. You don't got to do it out loud, but do it in your head. Say a prayer in your head.
He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
And that creature he's going to make for the revenge of his enemies is who? The elect men of the nation of Israel. His elect men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. The day is coming where Yahweh through Yahushua is going to give us the power to take down our enemies. But right now, we just got to have faith and believe and wait upon Yahushua to rise up to the fray.
Yep. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 4. When Yahushua, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
Yeah, we're going to appear with him in glory. Can you get on Romans the 8th chapter? Because we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua and his kingdom, which makes it what? Our kingdom as well. All right? And this is why we happy when prophecy comes to pass. Because the faster prophecy comes to pass, the faster Yahushua is going to come back. Yahushua can't come back until there's certain prophecies that's fulfilled, such as Jacob's trouble, such as martial law being attacked, such as the global economic collapse, which is going to lead to the hour of temptation, the time where the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is going to make mandatory the paragma throughout all countries. These prophecies got to come to pass, all right? Or else Yahushua can't come back. But we know Yahushua is going to come back because it's already written. So everything that's written in here, the laws, statutes, and commandments, prophecy, secular history, it's going to happen.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yeah, because you have Israelite foreigners, all right? Look, the nation of Israel, this is not the only captivity we was in under Esau Edom. We was in captivity under all the heathen nations. So while we was in those captivities, the men of the nation of Israel was dealing with the heathen women, all right? And the seed line of Jacob, all right, that was born through those heathen women, they didn't necessarily look like the average so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American Indian man, all right? But they still Israelites because your nationality is determined by the seed of your father. And the Lord is going to have mercy upon the Israelite foreigners.
And if children then heirs, it's like this is Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Yeah, so when you see a so-called white man, a person that looks like a so-called white man, in the camp, in a Greatmillstone Camp, that doesn't mean that the Lord is having mercy upon Edomites, all right? That means that that individual is an Israelite. How can we tell by the characteristics and ultimately by what? This word, all right? Because this word is the sifter. This word is the end all be all. So you're going to have Israelites that have the appearance of heathen, but their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and one of the 12 sons of the nation of Israel. All right?
And if children then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahushua.
Yeah, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua and his kingdom. All right? Which makes it our kingdom as well.
If so be that we suffer with him.
Yeah, we suffer with him because the servant is not greater than his master. Yahushua suffered while he was in the flesh. He took upon all of our sins. All right? And he was that perfect vessel to the Most High to adopt us back, beginning with the elect, to the Father. All right? So Yahushua is to be worshipped. When you read Matthew the 17th chapter, Yahweh said to worship his son. This is my son in whom I am well pleased. It's through Yahushua we're going to inherit everlasting life, everlasting joy, and have everything your heart can desire in the kingdom. That's all through Yahushua's sacrifice. It's through Yahushua we have the Holy Spirit, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to break down these scriptures. It's not because of us. We don't boast in ourselves. All right, we boast in Yahweh and Yahushua.
If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
How are we suffering with Yahushua? Because we doing the will of the Father just like how he did on a higher level, but we doing it on a lower level. All right, by glorifying Yahweh and Yahushua. And because we doing that, the world is rejecting us for it. For that. All right, our parents is coming up against us, people on your job, different people in the street, they try to challenge you to get carnal, but we have to remain spiritual just like Yahushua.
For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time,
The sufferings of this present time, like losing a job, all right, losing a woman that you probably been with for years, all right, you probably been with your woman 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, maybe longer, but Satan could just hop right on her and y'all not together no more. All right, that's part of the suffering, losing a job, going through the financial problems.
I got a girlfriend. Those type of niggas, man. There's a fucking woman, man. So real quick, give me a fucking post. So if I get a chapter that says, keep doors that my friend laughing in that bosom. That's for you B2K girlfriend. All y'all kind of guys, man. You got guys that think because they woman had a dream, it means she a prophetess. My woman had a dream of the destruction last night, brother. But guess what? 2 weeks from now, she's gonna be giving you hell, but she a fucking bitch. Right.
This is Micah 7:5.
Judas is one of the 12 disciples. Look at him. Yeah, bro.
Trust ye not in a friend, but put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the
Yeah,
doors.
you can't always trust somebody that call themselves their friend. You can't always trust a person that says that they're God. This is their counselor. Go ahead.
Keep the doors of thy mouth.
Keep. You keep something, you withholding it. If I say I'm keeping this apocrypha, if I say I'm keeping this, I'm withholding it from you. Keep the what?
Keep the doors.
Stop. The doors. A door is an entrance. So withhold the doors. Withhold the entrance. Go ahead.
Of thy mouth.
Of thy mouth. What's the entrance of your mouth? Your lips. So keep the doors of thy mouth, or withhold the entrance of thy lips. Go ahead.
From her that lieth in thy bosom.
From her life in thy bosom. Your bosom is your chest. Ain't no man laying in your chest. So keep the doors of your mouth from her life in your bosom. Meaning woman. I mean, you keep women on a need-to-know basis. You gotta watch the dude that's always talking about this fucking woman, man. Yeah, my girl, my woman. You gotta watch it like that, because that dude don't know what the fuck's going on. It's just the truth, man. Dude that's always my girl, hey, my girl. Like David Ruffin in The Temptation. You gotta watch some kind of guys always talking about their girl. You gotta watch some kind of guys, man. I'm gonna tell you, what I said, many have been going out of their wits for women. Your wits is your wisdom. Like if you call, go ahead.
The word, we actually break down the word wisdom. The word wisdom or wise, it goes back to the word wits.
There you go.
Which that goes back to the word lavadir, if I'm not mistaken, which means to see.
See that?
Because when you break down the word wisdom, wisdom means to see something. Because a person that can foresee something, that's a person that's experienced. That's a person that sees something happening before it happens. That's what the piece about wisdom.
Yeah.
And the piece about knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge means to know, which
Yeah.
then you have understanding, which is comprehension.
Exactly. I like the brothers mentioned understanding. To understand means to stand in the midst of. You can only truly comprehend something if you've been in the midst of it. Like the brother said, the word wisdom goes back to meaning to see. And a person has wisdom, you say that they're bright. That's why brightness or light is associated with knowledge. Associated with it, you understand. So if you're bright or if you have light, you can see through the darkness. You can understand your surroundings. You go in the darkness, you're ignorant what's going on.
Right,
So what do? You grope on the wall. You're looking for light because you're ignorant or you lack the knowledge of your surroundings. But once the light comes on, you're no longer ignorant, but you have the knowledge of your surroundings. If a person is smart, what do they say? Or a light bulb came over their head.
Right.
If a person is foolish, you say what? They're dim with me and their wits are dim. Go ahead.
Go back to your point. You're talking about how the woman. That's why Satan. Well, the
Yeah.
serpent. He went to the woman first.
Yeah.
Because a woman are more gullible, but then a man's weakness is the woman. So like when you too attached to your woman, what happened is that righteousness starts to draw away.
Yeah.
And you start developing a lot of folly.
Yeah.
You know, but you stay away from her for a little bit. That righteousness and that sternness will be there.
Well, I had to start looking around when he said stay away from her for a little bit. Because back on 34th Street, back on 34th Street, Pastor Kamal said,
but it's true,
he said,
though.
keep a bunch of races up, stay away from your woman for a while.
yeah.
Judgment!
Yeah.
She popped out of nowhere. That
Satan
bitch,
just popped out
she
of
came
nowhere.
out of the fucking abyss, man.
Yeah.
She came out of a damn puddle or some shit. She came out of the primordial ooze like the Ninja Turtle just popped up. I ain't even where the hell she came from. But that's true. But can you go back to that scripture? We can go back to the scripture.
No.
Oh.
No, I want to get scripture. This is First Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Yeah, you got men that have gone out of their wits for women, man. You got men that fell off for women. Look at
You get emotional.
Yeah.
You get emotional to the point you can't see clearly. That's your wisdom. You can't, your mind, your vision become cloudy.
Yeah.
You lose discernment and discretion because you can't see clearly because you're just overwhelmed with emotions because the man loves his woman. That's why he loses his mind.
Yeah.
And become servants for their sakes.
Many don't become servants for their sakes, man. Right?
Many also
You
have
got these dudes out there. I was listening to the Tom Liker show like the other day, and the dude was talking. He was like how he was dealing with this one chick, and he was like, she knew what she said. She was the only reason why she married me was because she had nothing. He said it's all about money with these dudes. It's all about money. You got guys that go marry these damn women, and then the women get them an alimony, and these dudes now they living in. She get the house with the kids. Now he living in a one-bedroom apartment, eating TV dinners, man. Right.
many also have perished, have erred
They got killed for women, they erred and they erred, go ahead.
and sinned for women.
Then they sin, committed murders for them, robberies, all kind of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. And like the brother was saying, you gotta understand we're in the flesh. The flesh, basically what the flesh is the human desires. Flesh is the desires of man that is free from the presence of the Most High. That's human frailty. Things that are separate from the spiritual aspect of the Most High. That's what it means to be in the flesh. Any desire that's of man, any desire that's opposite of the Most High, that's something that's of the flesh. And guess what? We're in a constant battle between the flesh and the spirit, day in and day out. You got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 4, and it reads, "Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts."
Yeah, read that again?
It says, "Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer."
Yeah, who's not much of the company of women as a singer that should be taken by her attempts.
Yep.
You know, one of them type of sultry voices. Go ahead.
It says, "Gaze not on a maid that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her."
Yep. Now, when it says a maid, it's not talking about
a young woman.
Your own woman. Go ahead.
It says,
Read that part again. That's good again.
It says, "Gaze not on a maid that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her."
So in other words, if you're dealing with a woman, it's supposed to be more than just, if you say, yeah, this is my girl. It got to be more than a physical thing. Because you got guys out there, so you got these rappers and entertainers, they got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 baby mothers, man. They be having 6 kids by 5 different women. Because they're gazing upon those maids, upon those women, and then they get involved with those women, but the women want to bring them hell. Because they're solely dealing with women based upon physical appearance. And so you got these dudes always getting taken to the cleaners, right?
It says,
The dudes, they look at women and assume that her physical appearance is a representation of her character. When her character is the opposite of her physical appearance.
I'm gonna drop down to 8. This the book of Sirach.
You don't trust no of them, not even your own fucking mother. Oh man, you're gonna have guys who are gonna get upset about that. Does that mean your mother make you some stewed chicken with some brown rice and broccoli that you don't eat because you think she's gonna poison you? No, we ain't talking about that. But you gotta remember your mom was still a woman. You don't tell your moms all your business because guess what? Your mother gonna tell your aunt. Your mother gonna tell your sister. Your mother gonna tell her mother. Your mother gonna tell her friends. Your aunt gonna tell your cousins. And then one of your male cousins gonna be in the next room hearing them talk about you, like, yo, so-and-so is saying this, that, and the third. How the hell does she know? Well, who you told? Oh, it's from my mom. There you go. You know? Go ahead.
It says,
I got a chick I grew up with, y'all told me that earlier, man. He was saying, yeah, I'm talking to my cousin on the phone, this, that, and third. He's saying such and such and such. And I said, when he told me he was saying, I was like, I know him and his cousin very well. We all do some cats for like almost 30 years. Well, about 30 years, as a matter of fact. And I was like, you know what? It sounded like he got that from somebody. And in my mind, I was like, he got that from his fucking mother. And then later on that day, his cousin's mother called him on the phone and said, what's going on with you and your cousin? So-and-so and so-and-so. I'm like, you know why she called you? Because she was suspicious. She wanted to know if you knew that they got the information from her. And he was like, I know, that's exactly why she fucking called. Because she the one that knew. She the one that told me the information. Women always fucking talking shit.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna jump down from.
You need to shut the hell up.
Go ahead.
And a lot of you men need to fucking shut the hell up. You always telling your fucking woman everything. Like you watch that movie, Jungle Fever, when Wesley Snipes messed with that Italian chick from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. This fucking nigga told Spike Lee, and Spike Lee went home and told his fucking wife. And then Wesley Snipes going home, his wife was throwing this shit out the damn window. And he went back to his friend and said, how the hell she know? Well, you don't care how nothing from my wife. So that dickhead told his wife. And then she went and told her friend, which was Wesley Snipes' wife. She been always fucking talking shit. You gotta watch a dude that's always talking around women, man. You gotta watch his ass too. You can't tell him nothing. Go ahead.
It says, this is back in Ecclesiastes, or the book of Sirach.
You probably got, I wouldn't be surprised if you got guys in this camp that's telling your women shit that go on in the camp, man. If you fucking do that shit, I'm gonna fucking kill you, nigga. Go ahead, man.
This is,
Unless you repent, all right?
Yeah.
this is the book of Sirach, chapter 9,
No, that don't
verse.
mean he gonna kill you, but most likely jack you up. You know? Unless you repent, man. But you can't be doing that. Cause you had a nigga in GMS, Indiana that was doing that shit, man. His ass got kicked out the camp. He was telling his wife shit, man. He was giving his wife break over brothers, basically, man. Oh, they can't be doing this, and they can't be doing that. Go ahead, man.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 8. And it reads, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman and look not upon another's beauty.
Like you was going into, right? That don't mean just, you know, like just deal with the ugly, you find the ugliest girl.
Yeah.
No, that's not what that means. Now,
That's trying to make you think.
now, first of all, a woman's supposed to be beautiful or attractive.
Yeah,
But,
because you gotta get around so you can stick your penis in it.
yeah, but you don't pick your wife based on how attractive she is,
Yep.
because she gotta have some type of skill. She gotta have some type of knowledge or virtue, because you gotta keep in mind, like in ancient time, we wasn't around our kids like that. You know, we was always on the move, and we had to bring home the milk. So the mother was always around the child. So you pick up, guess what? You get a woman that, you know, that's damn Satan. Guess what happens? She's teaching that to the kids. So you gotta keep in mind, the woman you choose is the teacher to your kid, to your child.
Exactly.
So you always pick something that has some form of virtue.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your kids, the youth gonna pick it up.
Exactly. You tell it to a guy, he goes, because I love her.
So,
That's the mentality.
There's no cases, like even you see like in other generations, they ain't always go for the baddest chick.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
brother.
you will go for the 6 or the 7 rather than the 10. Because the 6 and the 7, she's home. You know, she do more for him and cater more to a woman that's more attractive.
Yeah.
That's why Scripture said, stumble not of a beautiful woman. Yeah.
I got this right here. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verse 15. Going into that your talk be with the wise and not with these women. It says, let thy talk be with the wise and all thy commandments in the law of the Most High.
That's the brotherhood. You know, you got something going on. You tell the brothers.
You don't tell the women.
Because now she gonna listen. And at the time she may be come for you at the time, but guess what? Let y'all get into an argument. She gonna throw it. She gonna use that as ammunition. You wasn't a man in the house. You was bitching about work. Anything you say, she's gonna use it against you. Because you know, when women get emotional, the lines get blurred. Yeah. So when she feel hurt, she picking up anything she knows to hurt you back. She don't care what it is.
That's why your sister died in a car crash. Real talk. They'll say that shit.
Yeah,
Bitches say that shit. That's why your sister died in a car. That's why your mother dead. You know? That's why your cousin got dyslexia. telling you, should do that shit.
Yeah, they would.
It's a little more. It's a little more.
Yeah.
It's a little more. It says back up in Sirach chapter 9 verse 8. It says.
That's what I'm sucking, bro. That's what Scripture said. All wickedness is but little to wickedness of a woman. Because you know why I say that? What separates men and femininity and masculinity is emotion. Woman, you always go into this how women have higher levels of estrogen, which you go ahead and break it
Basically
down.
what it is, men and women both have testosterone. Testosterone plays many roles. One role among many is that testosterone is a natural emotional regulator. It naturally regulates, meaning it controls emotion. When a person undergoes stress, cortisol levels increase. When cortisol increases, it makes it harder for the body to produce testosterone. Therefore, it's harder for testosterone to perform the function of what? Regulating emotion under the presence of cortisol or particular stress. That's why when a person gets stressed out, I gotta call somebody and tell somebody. So what happens? Because you're emotional. And after the fact, you be like, damn, I shouldn't have told that nigga nothing, because he gonna use that shit in the future. You know what I'm saying? Something happened to you outside, a dude bump you, and you pissed off coming out, man, what happened? Yo, some dude so-and-so and so-and-so, and your cousin sitting there laughing, ha ha ha. You're like, yo, man, I shouldn't have, but you were emotional. Women got less testosterone than men, so they're far more emotional. That's why women are more prone to anxiety. Women are more prone to depression. Women are more prone to bipolar disorder. They emotional, that's how they are.
And the reason why the Most High made them more emotional because women are designed to be nurturers.
Yeah.
Because we ain't meant to be jumping up 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock when the baby crying.
Yeah.
Now a mother, she could just differentiate if the baby just hungry or is tired or something else is going on.
Yeah.
Then they know what? The baby don't really cry like this. They must take to the doctor.
Yeah.
Then it might be an ear infection. You know, that's the emotion. A woman will pick that up, whereas we not. Our spirit's more like shake it off because we're designed to be courageous and bold. That's why men go to war. We're not designed to be nurturers.
Society want to try to make men be like that.
Because it's the effeminization of the men right now, and that's what's going on in the society. But anyways, it reads back in Sirach chapter 9 verse 8, turn away thy eye from the beauty of the woman and look not upon another's beauty.
I mean, oh shit, that girl look good over there.
Nah,
You don't mean that. You don't mean
She real pretty, she bad. He'll let the female spin him. Because he just like memorized through the fucking looks.
It's going to say, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. And it tells you, verse 9, sit down or with another man's wife.
many have what?
It says, for herewith love.
No, many have been deceived.
It says, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman.
Yeah, man, look at woman. She just looks so good. You know?
Demon, even though she had a pretty face.
She bad. But he get deceived because he assumed that the character of the woman is a reflection of physical appearance.
She's a demon.
But guess what? You don't know how many abortions that bitch got, man.
How many
You don't
demons
know
is
how many
attacking her
abortions she
mind?
got. You don't know how many men she's dealing with. She probably done performed oral sex with some dude and he nutted in her mouth. And you and her had an argument 3 days ago and she probably gonna kiss you, man. That's the truth, man.
That's
real
shit is,
shit. That's the truth.
That's real talk.
She'll
Though.
go and have sex with some dude with no condom, and he'll ejaculate in her, and then she'll go home and have sex with you, man. These bitches is fucking demons. And the reason why the brother said something earlier was Scripture said all wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman, because you gotta understand, the Scripture tell you 2 heads are better than 1. That's talking about a man and a woman. So if this is the person that you're supposed to have a union with, if this person that's supposed to be a companion, that's supposed to have trust in, then guess what? All wickedness is little to that person, but all wickedness is little to their wickedness, because that's the person that you're supposed to trust that's breaking your trust. Think about it. Would you really care if a stranger can't deceive you? Because that person's a stranger. But a person that's supposed to be a companion, they can deceive you because you're supposed to trust them. A woman would have a dude raising a child that ain't even his.
And have your child call him daddy.
And she'll have that child calling that man daddy, man. She'll do that, which is wicked as hell. Like you got this dude, what's the rapper name with the one eye? From New Jersey, Fetty Wap. This dude, his daughter died. Well, when him and his girl was in a relationship at one time, I just kind of said, I didn't know, I don't follow rap, I don't listen to rap, especially no modern rap. But this cat, him and his girl was in a relationship for however long they was together. And what happened was, they broke up, she was calling him a deadbeat and all of that. His daughter wound up dying like a few months back. And she was like, oh, can we have our privacy on the internet saying that? Now this bitch on the internet saying, oh, you don't really feel guilty about her being, you don't really feel sad about her being dead. You really upset because you weren't around and you can't take back the time. She on the internet talking shit. This bitch on the internet talking shit. You know what I'm saying? She wicked as hell. With all wickedness, you got guys that think, that think that their daughter's not sluts. Your daughter's a slut, brother. She's a slut. More than likely, she's a slut. That's a 6-year-old girl that's watching, what's these kids cartoons you watch? I don't know. The 3-year-old daughter watching Baby Shark, whatever the hell that shit is. I got a godson that's been watching that stuff. Watching these little shows, yay, cartoons, whatever. Watching these little shows. Guess what, brother? If this world is here 12, 13 years from now, she gonna be on the internet twerking, brother. No, not my daughter. No, yes, your daughter. You know why? Because the girl in the hood that's a smut, she's somebody's daughter too. And guess what? Your daughter's more than likely gonna follow their footsteps, brother. I know it's hard to accept.
Hey, it shouldn't be.
But more than likely, she's gonna be a hoe. You got something? No.
I'm looking for something real quick.
More than likely, she's gonna be a hoe, brother. You know what I mean?
This is Sirach chapter 25.
You don't know what your girl doing right now, brother. Nobody know what the girl doing right now. Huh? Lord knows. Lord knows, man. You don't know what your woman doing right now. Shalom, man. You don't know what you don't know what your woman doing right now. She probably laid up with some other dude. You in the camp, and your girl know you in the camp. She probably saying, yeah, that nigga crazy. He is a Bible guy. Your girl might know you in the truth, but guess what? She's probably telling her homegirls, he be out there with them Bible guys. Them crazy Bible guys? Like, we listen to the beginning of the Nas song, Black Girl Lost. The beat start off and all of that, and then you hear 2 black women talking. Yeah, girl, where the real niggas at? Popping the bottles in the club. Not that white stuff, haha. Laughing and shit, and the chick goes, this nigga it starts off. She talking and she goes, yeah, girl, this nigga talking that off the wall, back to Africa shit. Then the other chick goes, that God body shit. And she like, yeah, girl, where the real niggas at? But guess what? That's what your woman doing right now, brother. Listen to Black Girl Lost. That's your woman. No, not my girl. Yes, brother. 9 times out of 9.5 times, that's your woman. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 21.
I was to say 9 out of 10, but that's a little too low. Go ahead.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure.
Yes, stumble not at the beauty of a woman. If a person stumbles over something, it's an obstacle that's in your path. You're not supposed to stumble at the beauty of a woman, her beauty. You're not supposed to be some kind of obstacle. Rather, her beauty. You're not supposed to let you stumble. You lose your foundation. You lose your balance. So her beauty is not supposed to cause you to fall off. Her beauty is not supposed to turn your focus. So it's a stumble not to be a woman. The desire not for pleasure. And that don't mean that you don't go and find a woman to be attractive. You're dealing with a woman supposed to be more than just that. You know? It's supposed to be more than just that, man.
I got a piece of this the book of Sirach, chapter 26. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly.
So guess what? If your daughter be shameless, keep it in straightly. And that straight is not spelled with a G. Keep it in straightly, meaning that's the position of difficulty. So you got a shameless daughter. If you got a woman daughter that's shameless with her behavior, shameless with her words, you got to keep it in straightly, meaning you got to be strict on her.
It says,
you're not supposed to give her much freedom.
It says, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty.
She'll abuse herself through over much liberty.
Twerking.
Too much freedom.
Like you said, twerking, hanging out, smoking weed, being smutted out, doing all kind of manner of wickedness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And thinking that she ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And then when her father come to chastise her, if he hearing all kind of bitter words in the street about his daughter, he come approach her, she call the cops, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But she'll call her father a faggot or a bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit, nigga. Because these damn children, his sons and his daughters, especially his daughters, they be talking shit to their pops, man. That's right. Because,
it says, back in the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 11, watch over an impudent eye.
Yeah, watch over an impudent eye, man. person that's impudent is a person that's not wise. A person that don't have discernment. You gotta have a watchful eye over them. You gotta pay close attention to them.
And it says,
You know? Right?
and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
Don't marvel, don't be shocked. And don't be amazed if she trespass. That's what it means to marvel, to be amazed, like Marvel Comics. Don't marvel, don't be amazed if she trespass against you.
When your daughter start bucking up against you,
Yeah.
calling you names and disrespecting you.
There you go. You ain't shit, nigga. You was never around, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. I don't like your ass, nigga.
Even if you was always around, man, they still do that, man.
Hell yeah. Especially if they're black people. That's right.
So it reads,
They're right. That's like, fuck you, nigga. You was never around. You cheated on my mom and I was 11. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't married my mother. That's why I'm mad at you. And I'm 27. You never married my mother.
Yep.
No, bitch. Your mom just mad he didn't marry her. And now you just being a bitch like your mother and you just want to be mad at him.
so we
Fuck
read,
you, nigga. You ain't shit, nigga.
You right
Fuck
about
you.
that, bro.
I hate you all if you die. Man.
it says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain and drink of every water near her.
So in other words, she's gonna be sleeping around. Like a weary traveler, a thirsty traveler that's parched, that needs something to drink. And wherever they find a well of water, wherever they find any fountain, they go and they drink it because they're thirsty. But that's how she is with men.
But every hedge will she sit down.
That's like I term you thirsty. You feeding. Go ahead.
It says, it says, by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Meaning what? She gonna be going around, open up her legs, sleeping with a bunch of men. Because if look at that word vagina on the etymology, it means sheath. It means sheath, like you put a sword inside of a sheath. It says she gonna open her quiver to every arrow. You put the arrows in the sheath. Right. And so she gonna open her legs, man.
We know that arrow represents. We know what that arrow represents too,
Exactly.
brothers.
Man's private part.
That's right. We got it. That's right. You got it. That's it. That was it. That was the point.
Women at home. That's right.
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 23. A wicked woman evaded the courage, making a heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Yeah, look at the word abate. A-B-A-T.
Lower. Like, bring it down. Bring it down. Right.
Look, exactly, to bring down. Look at that word or away.
The word evade from the Oxford languages, it says of something perceived as hostile.
Right there, cause to become smaller or less intense. So
Yeah.
Do that again.
Okay, it says Sirach chapter 25, verse 23. A wicked women evaded the courage.
Abated the courage, man. Means to make something smaller or less intense. She abated the courage. You got men out there that's everybody mothers. The mothers tell them, you ain't shit. Stupid little nigga.
You look at your father. I hate you.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of shit, man.
You ever walk through the hood and you see these women with their 5, 6-year-old sons talking shit to them? You ever heard these dudes, their mothers tell them, you ain't gonna be shit, you ain't gonna be nothing. Shut your dumb ass up, you stupid nigga. They talk to the kid like shit. They abated the courage, man. They made sure that their sons' self-esteem, man. And their daughters too. Love doing that to their sons because they perceive their sons as threats. Their sons are like, see, you gotta understand, as males, when we get older, we get bigger, stronger. Our voices get deeper, more powerful, and we become like adult lions that can't be tamed. So some people's mothers, they gotta destroy their self-esteem when they're young. So then when they get older, they still have that kid mentality. They still have that cub mentality. Somebody that's easy to control. Let's look at these dumbass black men, their mothers still tell them what to do, man.
And they grow.
You 30 years old, your mother telling you what to do. Your girl telling you what to do. Same thing with women. You ain't shit, nigga. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You broke ass, bum ass, nigga. And you got dudes that deal with women. They women sit there, they still deal with them. I'm like, this woman call you a broke, bum, stupid, dirty ass, dumb nigga. You ain't got no car. You supposed to have your car probably fixed 6 months ago. You still ain't got no car, you bitch ass nigga. You don't do shit. And then he feeling like shit, his self-esteem is low.
That's a
She abated the
narcissistic
courage.
bitch right there, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of wives that's like that too. Like you had this script, you had this, Aesop's fable. Now Aesop had a fable with the male, the 2 mistresses. Aesop had the male with 2 mistresses. The man had black hair and he had gray hair. He had an older mistress and a younger mistress. The older mistress plucked out all of the black hairs to keep the gray ones so he can look older and more suitable for her. The younger woman plucked out all of the gray hairs and the black hairs so he would look younger and more suitable for her. And what happened at the end? He was left with no hair. All of his hair was plucked out, meaning the woman trying to take everything she could get from him. And that's what women do. You always hear about women and that nigga ain't shit. Fuck these niggas. Tell you why my man said his leg hurt. That nigga at his homeboy crib chilling. You want to hang out with your homeboys instead of being out with me? You must be gay.
Is that what they say?
That's what they say. Cause you bear the fucking demons. You fucking demons, man. Go ahead.
It says, a wicked woman abated the courage, making a heavy countenance.
A heavy countenance. He's like, yo, man. You talking down to me, man. Yo, man. It's this Tom Nyc video I was watching it's called somebody titled the video, Beating Dog Sanctuary.
Beating dog sanctuary. I heard that before, man.
They're a bunch of beating dogs, man. Tom Nyc was like, you men out there, I want you to call in. Do you sit in your car for hours, go to the bar, get drunk before you come home because you don't want to deal with that nagging bitch of a wife or girlfriend?
That's called being henpecked.
It's so call in. And they'll call in. Yeah, Tom, right now, I'm sitting in the park, drinking, hoping that when she get home, hoping that when I get home, she's asleep. Tom, I come home drunk at least 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, man. You got guys like that, brother. You got guys that's like that. The women talk to them like shit.
My cousin's like that.
You see all the time. You go to, one time I was talking to one of my homeboys years ago, Jacob grew up with, I know him for about 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me he was in the BJ's, and some dude girl was just talking shit to him. Hurry up, nigga! The fuck, stupid? And she's like, this dude was some big, like, dark-skinned, muscular type dude with a beard. And his woman was some small-ass woman.
You know, the crazy thing is, real quick, the crazy thing is, everything you saying is the truth, because my cousin go do the same exact shit. Yeah, I was in this crib, and I was sitting down, and she was like, I didn't want no company. So I'm looking at him like, yo, who paid the rent here, bro?
Yeah.
And you know them small little miniature bats?
Yeah.
There was one.
Small little, like this wide. This little.
It's wide, but it's big.
Yeah, it's
though.
like small, like probably about a foot and a half.
Yeah. So he started like, so I was like, yo, who paid the rent here, bro? And then they got into an argument because she's like, oh, tell your cousin to mind his fucking business. So I'm like, oh shit. Yo, he started defending me. She said, you defending this nigga? She took that little miniature bat and said, "Fuck!" Right upside the table. He said, got up and started running to the door. Started running to the door to leave. So I'm like, yo, what the? She was like, yo, you'll get it too, nigga. I said, yo, I'll fuck you up, bitch. You put your hands on me. Hit me with that bat. I'ma stick that shit around your fucking ass. I told her that shit. She was like, what? You gonna let him talk to me like that? Now she's trying to turn my cousin against me. But you just threatened to hit me. Because you hit my cousin. He's a tender dick. I'm not a tender dick. I'm not gonna let you control me like you controlling him. And say what you want to say out of your mouth towards me. So I'm like, yo, I ram this shit with yo. She was like, oh, you gonna let him talk to me like that? Now she's trying to get him to fight me because I disrespected her. And she disrespected me, saying she gonna hit me with that bat. You'll get it too, nigga. So I'm like, boy, you put your hands in the move, fuck you up, bitch.
That's why I don't really joke and laugh and play around with women, man. Because they'll take that as a sign of weakness. Like, oh, what are you joking kind of guy? I could slap him upside the head if he say something funny. All right, bitch, slap me upside the head.
Okay.
I'm gonna shove your head up I'm gonna shove your head up your own ass. I'm gonna stick my foot so far up your ass, the sweat off my knee will quench your thirst. Go ahead.
Back to Ecclesiasticus 25:23. Wicked woman abated the courage, making it
Now,
heavy.
we ain't telling you to go around beating up women
Nah,
or beating
hell
up
no.
anybody. But some people do deserve to get hit.
You put your hands on me, lady. I'll put my hands back on you.
Make it a heavy countenance and a wounded
That's why you
heart.
just avoid them kind of situations. I said I don't even joke around with you, man. Sorry, buddy.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees.
Yes, comfort a husband in distress. They'll put their man down. A nigga ain't got no job. You ain't got no job, nigga. You ain't working 2 months. You been working for the temp agency for the past 6 months. You ain't got no job. You ain't got no job, nigga. Fuck out of here. You ain't making no money. Fuck out of here. That little $200 a week, that ain't nothing. I used to fuck with real niggas. I know real niggas. You know what I mean? Niggas that be hitting me up on Instagram, on my IG, they call it DMing me,
I don't even know
private messaging me. You know what I mean? Nigga, do that. I can fucking have you in a place like that, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga, you broke ass, nigga. Fucking broke. That's how that be. You got brothers that watch the video. Damn, man. My girl be saying that to me.
Smitten like a mother.
Guess what, brother? It's time for you to leave. It's time for you to leave. You know, you got a woman that tells you, oh, that nigga, you ain't gonna be shit, nigga. You got speak out? You been sitting there for a minute.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Women say that to me. That's it, man. I'm done.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
The woman came to the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, man. And going back to that last scripture where it said, a woman that won't comfort a man in distress, make a weak hand and feeble knees. Then there's Edwards who, when Dave Ruffin got kicked out of Temptations, and he replaced Dave Ruffin. Dave Ruffin wanted him to replace him. Eventually, what happened was this dude was sick and bedridden, and he was saying his wife was trying to kill him, man. He wound up dying, and he was like, "Yo, this woman trying to kill me, man." When he was, I believe he was confined to a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? How many men out there getting in a car crash or worrying in a car crash? Well, I'm out. Then she gonna leave, man. I'm telling you, that dude be putting all your trust in that woman.
I got a precept real quick.
Give the water no passage, neither of wicked women liberty to gad
The
abroad.
word gad means truth. The way you don't give water passage, because if water is given a passage, water can bring about a flood. So what we gotta do, we gotta block it off. That's why they build dams. Okay? That's why they build levees. And don't just say you give the water no passage, you don't give a wicked woman, they're wicked, right?
Yeah,
You don't give her ability to gad abroad. Gad meaning truth. You don't give her the ability to go around doing what the hell she want to do. Man,
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 13.
how these men talk about women, man. I don't respect that, B.
The hell's going on? You got a mama, bro, don't you? They say that shit.
Y'all got fathers too, but y'all be out here shooting men in the head. You got fathers too, but y'all be out here starting shit with guys on a train or a bus walking down a block minding their damn business.
Okay. So this is book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Give me the book of Ecclesiastes where it says, hands of his bands.
That's Proverbs, I think.
Nah, it's Ecclesiastes. It says, yeah, what did it say? You're not looking for it, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's, this is back in the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. It reads, chapter 25, verse 13.
10th chapter or something, man.
Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Yeah, and you're looking at the wickedness of a woman, man. And you took any of the wickedness, or 7. You took any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, man. These women are wicked out here, man.
The wickedness of a woman, slap.
Yeah.
The wickedness of a woman, yo, she do the most wickedest foul shit to you.
Yeah.
She even, yo, I read on one of them channels, I think Willie D, that this female that I was dealing with, she went and slept with her boyfriend's pops to get back at him. How wicked is that, man? Both of them need to be put to death, man. She slept with his pops to get back at him for sleeping with her friend. So how the ultimate way to get her? I know how to get you back, nigga. She went and popped. She wouldn't allow his father to pop her. That's not wicked, bro.
Wicked as hell.
That's not wicked. To have, and then when he finds out, he's all messed up in the head and shit. He tried to fight his pops, but his pops was wicked for doing that, man.
I remember years ago, the Elton's doctor told this story about how you had this black man and this black woman that were slaves. And she wanted to get free, and she bought his freedom. And she got mad at him and fucking sent him back to slavery. Something like that.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. I'm like, yo, he bitch is wicked.
Yo, shit.
That's how these women are, man. You don't trust these damn women. We like dudes that be, yeah, girlfriend, here's my stash right here. Alright, man, that stash gonna be gone.
It's right, shit.
Yeah, all we did. He ain't looking but the wickedness of women. They were wicked as hell, man. I watched this one video called about time like this. And I personally heard it from Apostle Paul. As a matter of fact, he had a video called Women Are Dream Killers. And that video's on Daily Motion. The Apostle did a video in reference to that. But anyway, I'm like I said, a video, one chick, he had a video, he let people call in. He let women call in. He said, I want the woman, just the woman. Call in if the man that you're currently with is raising a child that he thinks is his, but it's not. And a woman called in. She was like how she was married to her husband for how many years. and they had separated for a few months. And she went and got with another guy, had sex with him, and got pregnant. And then her and her husband eventually got back together. She wanted having a baby. He thinks the kid is his. She was like, her and her husband got black hair, brown eyes, and baby got like blue eyes, like blonde hair, something like that.
She got with an Edomite.
Brown eyes, both of them are like, exactly. And she was like how, oh well, you know, a guy called in and he was like, you was wild on. He was like, yo man. And she was like how she sends pictures every now and then to the guy that got her pregnant of his son and all that. Because he don't want nothing to do with the kid. He don't want nothing to do with the kid. The kid got like blue eyes and like blonde up in brown hair, something like that. In other words, the child don't got the speeches of both parents. And she was like how a dude called in, some white dude called in and said, that was me, I would cut your fucking head off. And then after that, Tom was like, you know what? You can call your husband up right now. She said, oh, well, go ahead, call him up. And she was like how he said, you know what, I don't even want to know. The husband, they didn't call the husband, but she was saying that basically the husband got suspicious about it. You like, oh, I don't even want to know. That's because he knows for a fact. He knows for a fact it's not his child.
Child leave, man.
If you got brown eyes and black hair and so does your wife, and you have a baby with, I think the child was blue eyes, blonde hair, the child got blue eyes, blonde hair. Brother, more than likely that child ain't yours. Unless one of y'all got parents that got them features, or grandparents or something like that. Don't get me wrong, it's always a possibility. But the likelihood of that, not likely. You know, if this brother right here had a child with Kelly Rowland and the baby come out, put the camera on. If this brother right here, I ain't making a joke. I'm just saying.
With the camera.
I'm saying like a dark-skinned brother, dark-skinned woman, and they have a child that come out and look like fucking goddamn
Alicia Keys.
Blake Griffin.
Oh shit.
Likelihood that child being yours, they like you. Very wrong.
That's a good thing. You dodged a bullet.
Yeah, exactly. Dodged the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brother.
But in this wicked society, if you've been with that woman, she can take you to the child support. You can pay for that baby, man. And in this society, this is how wicked this society is. Even though that's not your kid, because there's been cases like that, and it's proven through DNA that that's not your kid. What happens is the judge was still man that you have to pay child support for that kid, man, which is totally wicked, man.
What happened? There was a case that the guy, they knew that it wasn't his child.
Yeah, he had to pay child support.
She signed anyway, his name, he had to end up paying for the kid.
Pay.
One guy's paying child support. One Jake on the internet, you can probably look it up. He paying child support for a child that been there for like 20 years or something like that. He paying child support for a dead child. You got me? It's called I think it's called Dad by Default. Type in like Dad by Default on YouTube or Google. And child support, you'll find it. You got me out there that woman put the name on the child support on the birth certificate. And he paying child support, baby, that ain't his. Took the DNA test and all that. You got women out there that are lesbian couples that went and got sperm donors to have a baby, and they paying child support.
That's what you should be. That's what you should be out there donating your sperm, man. That's something that's sacred, man. You should be donating your sperm to these sperm banks, man. For these cum dumps and women to consume to get pregnant. You shouldn't even be doing that, man. So if you get caught up in that situation because you don't donate your sperm, then that's on your own account, man. Good for you. Because now it's proven that I don't even know this lady, man. But yo, I never asked this lady if you donate your sperm. She do a sperm bank and she went and got and conceived, and now it's a lesbian couple, and now they raising up their child, and you don't even know, but now you gotta pay child support, man. Shit, hey, that's the case, man. That's my child. Give me my child, man, and I take care of it. You know what I mean? If that's the case, but hey, man, that's why you should be donating your sperm, man.
Yeah. You would be getting in an argument with their boyfriends. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm going to my mother's house. I'm taking the baby. I'm taking the baby. You haven't gotten to an argument. You can leave the baby here. You go to your mother's house, bitch. That's how they be. That's how women are. All wickedness of a woman, man. You know, she'll have your son or your daughter around faggots, man.
Or about another man.
Or around another man. Calling him daddy. And she'll put the video on the internet. That's wicked. They should fucking be hung for that, man. See, I'm trying to stop cursing. They should be goddamn hung for that, man. See that, fuck?
He says Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman,
whose heart is snares and nets. See, he said more bitter than death to woman, man. He said he finds more bitter than death to woman. Now wait a minute, well, how can a woman be more bitter than death? Like, this is death. What could be, you would think that'd be the worst thing. But you know what it says, find more bitter than death to woman? Because guess what, when you die, you at peace. That's why I say rest in peace. So a woman's more bitter than death, because death gives you peace that a woman knows. Think about that.
Of course, you're right.
Find more bitter than death to woman, man. Go ahead. It says, whose heart is snares and nets. I watched one video on the internet, this dude was telling a story about how some dude was in prison, got stabbed to death over something dumb, like he was like mopping in a jail, and like the water went and sprinkled on some guy, and he said, excuse me. And make a long story short, the guy went and told him, yo, apologize, he didn't want to apologize, and that turned into an argument. The dude went out and just started stabbing the dude up. The guy that put the water on him went and stabbed him up. He was running around the day room like, yo, ain't nobody gonna give me a gun? In other words, ain't nobody gonna give me a knife? And then after that, another dude that was in the jail that was cool, the dude that was stabbing him up, they were together receiving years, like decades for a murder or something like that. And this guy was like a humble dude. He came out and started stabbing him dude with the guy. And the casinos came, say, what's going on? What happened? Oh, I just fell on hit my head. He didn't want to tell, he didn't want to go up the spot. And make a long story short, when he died, they called his baby moms up, and she basically was like, fuck that nigga. She basically was like, fuck that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? She basically was like, F that dude, man. She ain't care.
She gonna have another man anyway, laying up next to her while she's on the phone.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It says, whose heart is snares and nets. Her heart, meaning her mind. And snares is nets. If I say I know that song about heart, meaning I know about my mind. I'm memorizing. So our heart or our mind is snares and nets. Snares are trap. If I go and I dig a hole in the forest, and I take some thin, weak branches and put it over that hole, and put some leaves on it, it's like it's round. And you walk it, you fall in the hole, it's a trap, it's a snare. I take the bear trap and put it under some dirt, that's a snare, it's a trap. Her heart or her mind is snares and nets. You take a net, you throw it over an animal, or throw it over a person, it's a trap. Throw it in the water, you grab it, it's a trap. So her heart or her mind is snares and nets. Her mind's all about trapping you up. A woman would get into an argument with her man, right? She'll say something to get under his skin, right? For so long as getting under his skin because she knows it's gonna get him mad. And then when you start wilding out, she'll start recording the situation. He's going crazy. And then she'll start talking all calm, like she don't know what the hell's going on. Why you going, because then you know she'll cut the camera on. Or she'll do that and then she'll record a threatening message that he'll use. That's what these bitches do. That's what these bitches do, man. I got an aunt that's like that. Fucking bitch. And if she get me mad enough, I'll tell her she a bitch to her face. You know? Go and do some shit and act like, oh, he's just crazy. Now that never happened with me, but I've known of her doing that. She's a wicked ass bitch. You know? Let me give another example. I know there's one woman, what you call it? She got into an argument with her son. Make a long story short, he was like paying rent in the house or whatever. Now he ain't lived there in years. He had just moved back. He was paying rent in there for like a little bit until he went out and got his own place. Common sense, if you're paying rent in a certain part of the house, if somebody else moves in and they move into your space that you're paying rent, should you start to pay the same amount of rent? Hell no. If I'm renting out this room for how much money a month, and then I got a cousin that moves in, and that cousin is moving in my room, I shouldn't be having to pay the same amount of money because now you moved into a space that I'm paying rent for. So guess what happens? They get into he like, yo, I'm not paying you so amount of money in rent. I was paying for this space, and I was giving you this much money. This person is moving into the space that I'm paying rent in. I'm not gonna pay you the same amount. I'll give you this much and you give that much. I mean, bottom line. Be fair, if it's $600, make me pay 3, make that person pay 2. I'm not gonna keep paying you 6, you make that person pay 50 or 80 or 100, hell no. Make long story short, they going back and forth. You know what she goes and says? Where's your father? She said, where's your father? You know why she said that? because he never met his father before. And you know what he said to her? He said, I don't know how she be asking you that. You fucked him. That's what he said, brother. That's what he said. He told me the story himself. And I know it's the truth. He told me the story himself, man. He said, she goes and said, where's your father? Because I was asking him about his father. Like, yo, you ever asked your mom about the pop? So. He was like, well, I only seen one picture of my pop, the guy that seen my pop. Like, day other than that, I never seen all the picture of him. Never met him nothing. I already knew this. He told me about the argument. He said, she goes and says, where's your father? And he says, well, I don't know why she asking you that. You fucked him. In other words, his mom went and had sex with his mom, got pregnant by some dude. Was never part of his life in 30 plus years he's been in existence. She'll go and sit there and say, where's your father, to try to hurt himself. Yeah, man. Huh? It's fucking wicked, man. Man. I know there's another woman. What you call it? Big long story, they going to be short. Her and her son got into like an argument over some dumb shit. You know what she goes and says? She goes and says, you not a real nigga. You ain't a real nigga. You ain't a real nigga. And then she started pointing at some other guy. And she said, you know I respect him? I respect him because he a real nigga. You ain't no real nigga. And she the man, you ain't no real nigga. You ain't that, brother. Guess what though? She ain't raised either one. They was raised by other family members. Check that out. That woman ain't raised that child, and the other woman ain't raised that child. See that? And neither one of them know they pop. These women are wicked, man. And her hands as bands. Bands tying you up. Tying you up. A chick can get pregnant, this is married, man. Going back to the Tom Liker show about this dude like, yo, man, my cousin is a damn pussy, man. He was like, this guy was in a relationship with a chick. And she got pregnant, she called my cousin, and if he didn't marry her, she was gonna get an abortion. The bitch was having a miscarriage, they broke up. What's when his dick came out and came back with him? You dodged the bullet, brother. You're a damn nigga, man. You mean to tell me you just got out of the crosshairs of a damn sniper rifle and you gonna go like this? That's stupid. It's like saying I'm in the crosshairs of a sniper rifle, I won't pass it, and then come back and do this. Just to get shot in the head. That's stupid as hell, man. I ain't right or wrong. Like GoldenEye. Once you see James Bond get down on that one knee, you get the hell out of the way. You don't get the hell out of the way and then hop back up and play goddamn hide and go seek with a rifle, with a pistol. It's stupid, man. Yeah, bro.
Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her.
But if you please the Most High, you're going to escape from her. Don't trust these women, brothers. I'll tell you that now, man. Don't trust these damn women, man. No? Now, I'm not saying you don't trust no woman at all. Literally, no woman. You trust her as much as she's proven that she's worthy of your trust. You don't get with no woman unless she's proved by you. You don't go there with no broad, oh, she goes to church, she's a nice woman, because that's what some old woman, some old bat at your church told you. Oh, she's a part of the Usher's board. She be listening to gospel, she don't listen to rap, she don't listen to Cardi B, she don't listen to Beyonce. She's a very wholesome, church-loving, God-fearing, Jesus-loving, Bible-believing, grape juice drinking woman. Okay, you get all amazed, but you deal with her, and then like 2 months into dealing with her, you find out she got an Instagram page and she's shaking her ass. She's shaking her damn ass, man. You know what I'm saying? She's shaking her damn ass. She's doing a cucumber challenge, man. Yo, she's doing a cucumber challenge. She's shaking her ass in the cemetery, man. Yeah, bro. Guess what, brother? Some of y'all sisters and aunts and cousins is doing it. Matter of fact, some of y'all brothers' girlfriends got other Instagram pages you don't know about. That's a twerk page. Yeah, man.
But the sinner shall be taken by her.
The sinner gonna be taken by her, man. So only a man that's a sinner gonna really deal with that. Gonna be captured in her wickedness. Yeah, man. So if you're a man in truth and you're reading these scriptures, you gotta apply these scriptures, man. You read these scriptures, you're like, you know what, that happened? You know, my girl did that 2 weeks ago. And guess what? You gotta start analyzing that broad more, man. You know what I mean? I gotta get the hell away from these damn people. You know?
That's what I got.
Huh?
That's what I got.
You got these damn Negroes, you got these damn people out there that deal with these women. I've been listening to Tom Liker show, and the people like, yeah, I was talking to her, and I told her I didn't want to have a baby. I told her I didn't want to have a baby. And I told her if I have sex with her, she get pregnant. When she get an abortion, she said yes. She went and she got pregnant. And I told her, and I said, how did that happen? She said, she wasn't on the pill, Tom. She said she wasn't on the pill. She said, well, why don't you get an abortion? She said, let's get an abortion. She said, I can't. I seen the baby on the monitor. Damn idiot. How the hell you gonna go and have sex with some woman? You're gonna tell her you don't want to have a baby, and then you're gonna have sex with her without a condom on, and think that if she get pregnant, she will get rid of the baby? This is just stupid, man.
They do it to themselves.
She said she was on pill. You gonna believe her ass? There you go.
Ecclesiasticus.
It's like going to a restaurant and your word, everything is fresh. Yep, everything is fresh. You really think they're gonna tell you everything is not fresh? You think they're gonna tell you that the burger they're giving you is frozen meat? Been there for 6 months? You think you'll go to the supermarket and say, oh, this ground beef fresh? Yeah, hell yeah, it's fresh. No, it's not. That ground beef is old as hell, and they took some pork blood, smeared it on the beef to make it look fresh. That's why the day after you open it, it's already goddamn going back.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 23. I'll start at 22. And a harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
A harlot, a slut. She's like spit. She's of low value. But these men be worshiping these hoes, man. Listen to this rap song. Whatever the hell these, I don't even know what the hell you guys be saying. You know that song? I've heard this song. I heard the, I don't know how the hell the song go, but it got something to do with a chick taking an ass. But I know that much. You know? Back that ass up by Juvenile. You gotta watch the bitch that got that on her playlist, man. Back that ass up, that's like the black woman's hit that we forced to sing, man. I like the black woman's national anthem.
It says, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
And that's not talking, see, a married woman, I'm married, I got a ring on. No, a woman that's married and righteous. That's talking about. Like the scripture say, oh, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. It don't mean, oh look, I got a wife. It don't just mean that. She gotta be righteous. You got all the people calling themselves Proverbs 31 woman. Maybe not, because I saw your Instagram page with the people guy. Yeah, bro.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to him. Slack, it says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
The meaning what? If you with a woman that's wicked in a relationship, and you sit there dealing with that woman, then guess what? You a wicked ass man. You gotta be wicked. Because ain't no righteous man gonna see that and just remain done with that woman. Once you know that she good, oh, this bitch is gonna think a lot. But only a wicked man would deal with a bitch like that, a girl like that, man. A woman that's a liar and a damn thief and an adulteress. You got men right now that's dealing with women that has sex with other guys. And they took them back. You got men right now, huh? You got men right now dealing with women that got pregnant by other guys. Yeah, we broke up, you know. Well, they ain't break up. They be together. She went and got pregnant by somebody else. Found maybe not here. Oh, okay, let's do my child. No, you damn nigga. You just in love with that bitch. That's what it is. Because the woman you were dealing with before the child even came about. You sticking around because not because of that child, man. Don't use that child to shroud your weakness. Yeah, bro.
Slack, it says, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
See, a godly woman, a righteous woman is given to him that fear the Lord. So if you're someone that truly fears the Lord, then you have a godly woman, a righteous woman. And guess what? The scripture tell you that a virtuous woman's price is above rubies. You know why? Because what makes something higher value? When it's in scarcity. So if it's a virtuous woman's price is above rubies, her price is above rubies because she's more scarce than rubies. She's rarer than a ruby. When the last time you seen a ruby on the ground, brother? That means you've never seen a righteous woman. That's what that means. That's what that means. That's what that means, man. Yeah, yo, my girl, she righteous, man. Like I had that dude that was in Texas camp. I'm a shop out at the head of that camp. He was was talking about a woman one time on a video. My woman is righteous, man. She got more righteousness in her pinky finger than you, man. If you guys get out there. Remember that video? If I'm not mistaken, everyone want to believe in his ass. All right? I believe that. I believe why she want to believe in it. Yeah, that's why he was all messed up. I think she was like an Ishmael or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah. So she had to have him left his ass.
Oh, this guy, remember the guy that used to make the signs?
Oh yeah, the scribe. That's something.
Yeah.
What was his name? He had a long ass name. What was the scribe name? The Kawatha? No, not yellow. Look at his name. Something like that.
He told me and my cousin on the train. He was like, brother, don't fall for these women, brother. Don't fall out the truth for these women. They'll get you. And how the fuck did he fall out the truth? Who was women?
Because he was dealing with that woman, Gems, Ruby, Diamonds, man.
Yep.
They had a YouTube channel. He was dealing with her. Gems, Ruby, Diamonds, man.
So he took his own advice.
So he took his own advice. You know what I'm saying? His name was a Kawatha.
Ecclesiastes 26:26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all.
A woman that honor her husband, she got to honor her husband, respect her husband. See, these damn broads.
Oh, man, I respect you. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no schools.
I done heard people say that shit.
We don't respect black people. Y'all don't got your own military.
Really, bitch, you need a military? No, you're just a demon. These just things women come up with in order for them to justify their disrespectful and recalcitrant behavior. Recalcitrant means uncooperative. If you respect somebody, you don't respect the person for their materialistic possessions, dumbass. You don't respect the person for their physical appearance, dumbass. You respect the person based upon their character, their morals, their scruples, their principles. That's how you respect the person. That's how you respect the person. That's what respect is based upon. How that person conducts themselves. Dumbass bitches. If you listen to say you respect the guy, you ain't got no money, why should I respect you? What if you got money? What if you got money but he's a punk? That shows you these dumbass bitches, they respect resources. It don't really matter how wicked you really are. You can be a drug dealer, you can be a murderer. They'll deal with you at the bottom of the beach, man. You know? Some of them are wicked as hell, they're a bunch of damn sluts. They got no morals. They got no morals.
It says, Ecclesiastes 26:26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all.
But if she honors her husband, she'll be judged wise of all. She'll be the wise of all.
But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
See that dishonor him in her pride shall be kind of ungodly of all. It's a woman that's with a man. Oh, that's her husband. He ain't say boyfriend. It's so much of man. When you read the Bible, it don't say girlfriend in there. It don't say boyfriend in there. But guess what? Them dumb bitches will try to use the Bible and say how a man got to treat a woman. Wait a minute. I thought it was saying for the man, husband and wife. Man and wife. They don't got to treat like that, right? So if she wasn't going to get from,
It says, but she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
Yeah, she that dishonor him in her pride because women are so proud. They'll dishonor, disrespect their own man. They talk crap about him. You know how many interviews I done seen? I done seen interviews with a dude with an interview with his girl. He's sitting there exposing, all of the private business and relationship. Yeah, he's so. You should look at that. You're that dumbass look like that look. You know what I'm saying? Give me that stupid ass fucking look like. That's not what some bitch with some DJ Vlad with Vlad TV, whatever her name was interviewing some black woman with her man. And she was like, yeah, I got mad at him one time and I was chasing him with a gun and I was pregnant. And he's sitting there like, that dumbass like, if you could hear what he was thinking, you hear this. That's what he be thinking. If you can hear what he was thinking. Man, this dude just a damn idiot, man. I'm like, you serious? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No,
and that's a dishonorable woman. Be disrespectful.
Because you had these two nasty black nigga women sluts.
Negresses.
Nicki Minaj and Ciara. When Nicki Minaj was for her birthday, now mind you, both of them was married women. Nicki Minaj did a naked photo shoot and posted it all over Instagram for her birthday. Ciara. Now, mind you, Ciara made Russell Wilson, wait. He had to marry her, but she's a Christian, to have sex with her. Mind you, she already had a fucking kid before him. So that made no goddamn sense. But he had to marry her. And now, she just posted a video to the whole fucking world of her twerking her ass. And the dude made a great statement, man. He's like, you don't see Tom Brady's wife doing this. So I don't know who that guy is. But he said this is a perfect example of why the black woman is the least wanted woman in the world. Because they make a lifestyle out of glorifying whoredom and violence. That's what the so-called black women does. They love that shit. Whoredom is great for them, man. When's the last time? I don't even know how Peyton Manning's wife looked. Eli Manning's wife looked. I don't know how fucking Tom Brady's wife looked. And those are very, very famous men. But the black woman now, she'll make it. She'll go far and wide to be a goddamn whore, man. Twerking your ass. She got how much followers Ciara have? At least 50 million followers. And mind you, she just did that shit in the White House, pushing the venom on the kids, man. And now look what she's doing, man. And if I was Russell Wilson, I'd be a fucking shame, man. I'd divorce that bitch, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. But hey, that's the black woman for you, man. That's your queen, black man. She's your queen.
That's the this woman kind of less than dope.
Yeah. Right, brother. Even the scriptures call you bitches, man. Yeah. Even the scriptures call you bitches. What's a female dog? A bitch, man.
Right, brother.
I mean, what's a bitch? A female dog, man.
Like the brother said, man. Black women, they made it a culture out of harlotry, whoredom, and violence. Like you got these black women that rap, they be in videos with tattoos, like niggas waving around guns, doing all this shit, waving around guns. I'm like, yo, those bitches ain't never shot nobody, never shot at nobody, never pissed at nobody. But guess what? That shows they want to act like men. Right. They want to act like when black women rap, they really putting on their best black male impression. Think about it. Yeah, nigga, I got the clock. You just feel you rap battlers be rapping and all that. You wouldn't be rapping about shooting. You wouldn't be like you a fucking woman. You could rap about messing her hair up. You could rap about burning her with a hot comb. You know what I'm saying? You could rap about keeping the perm in her hair for too long. You could rap about shooting. You know what I'm saying? But that's the mentality of the black. They want to be like men, bro. They want to be like men. Think about it. Like Brother also said, they worship violence. Think about it. They like the hood. They like hood. Not all of them, but hood dudes, street dudes, gangster dudes, thug dudes. You gotta ask them a question. These men shoot, kill, stab, slash, beat up, and rob primarily black people. So what are they for me? They're attracted to black male genocide. Right. It's not just black women, that's Latino men, that's all of them in the tribe. They're attracted to men that commit genocide upon their other men. Because think about it. Oh, protect black women, protect black women. Wait a minute, hold on now. The man you with is a shooter. You must suspend and shoot and kill people. But guess what? That shows that you know that this whole protect black women shit is some bullshit. Because if that's really the case, why would you be with that guy? Wouldn't he harm you? No, because you know that those guys primarily harm other black men. You know you want the primary focus to talk to you. Think about it.
That goes back to the garden. With Eve and the snake, man. The snake representing the so-called white race, man. You know, it all goes back, man. You know, just as Esau's against us, so's the black woman, man. So's the Latino woman. So's the Native American woman, man. They're all against their men. You know, I know we get on the black women because that's the main ones. Judah is the trendsetter, man. You know, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they are trendsetters of the 12, man. And Judah being the main one. So if you got a Judite woman like Nicki Minaj and Ciara going up on fucking internet doing that shit, guess what all these other stupid ass women gonna think, man? It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You're just expressing yourself. You know?
I saw this video, some black bitch, I'm gonna call her a bitch because she's a bitch. She bet her son, it sounded like he was like 10 years old, 11 years old. She bet her son like $20 that he won't go into the public and embarrass him. Little stupid nigga did. She laughing. I bet her $20 he gonna go and embarrass me. This nigga started twerking in the fucking goddamn supermarket or some shit, man. You know? If I was the child father, I would have bashed the fucking skull in, man. I would have had to go to jail for it. I would have had you. I would have had you. And I would have had to whip his ass. I would have whipped his ass first. And then I would do that to her. Because if I would have whipped his ass, the cops probably would have grabbed me and I wouldn't be able to whip his ass. So I would have got his ass first, whipped his ass first, then I whipped his ass. And I'm saying that on camera, man. That's like they think teaching daughters how to, they be sexualizing their daughters, man. Yeah, go Lily, go Lily, go Lele, go Lala, go Titi. Some of that bullshit, man. Teach them how to shake their ass. You got these strong fucking weak ass nigga men that be dealing with these broads and they trying to find out to. Go quick.
It's Ezekiel 16:44. Behold, everyone that useth proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
As is the mother, so is the daughter. That's going into Judah and Israel. With the Babylonian and Assyrian captivity when you read into it. As the mother is, so is the daughter. Because you go into the scripture when you read it. Where is that? I had to read this chapter for a while. But let me see. This is a long chapter too. You go into the history of this chapter. This is going into Judah. See right here it says, read verse 25. Down to verse 25. On down.
This is Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 25. Thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way, and hast made thy beauty to be abhorred, and hast opened thy feet to every one that passed by, and multiplied by thy whoredoms. Thou hast also committed fornication with the Egyptians, thy neighbors, great of flesh, and has increased thy whoredoms to provoke me to anger. Behold, therefore I have stretched out my hand over thee. Chapter 16. It says, Ezekiel 16:27, behold, therefore I have stretched out my hand over thee, and have diminished thy ordinary food, and delivered thee unto the will of them that hate thee. The daughters of the Philistines, which are ashamed of thy lewd way, thou hast played the whore also with the Assyrians, because thou was unsuitable. Yea, thou hast played the harlot with them, and yet couldst not be satisfied.
See, thou hast played the harlot with them, and couldst not be satisfied. So it's showing you the harlotry in Israel. And it says that thou hast played the whore with the Assyrians, because thou was insatiable, but he wasn't satisfied by it.
It says, it says, because thou was unsuitable, yea, thou hast played the harlot with them, and yet couldst not be satisfied. Thou was moreover multiplied by thy fornication in the land of Canaan.
And remember, the Assyrian captivity was before the Babylonian captivity. So what he's saying is that Judah is following the same footsteps of Israel. That's why I said, as the mother is, so is the daughter. Like term like father, like son.
It says, in the land of Canaan unto Chaldea, yet thou was not satisfied herewith.
Yeah, they also say, you know, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, man. That's that same terminology, man. You know, and you see a lot of these women, they teach their daughters to be just like them, man. Your father ain't shit. That means man ain't shit. So that's why these young little stupid ass girls, they grow up, you know, disrespect men. Until a man, you know, be a real man and knock them the fuck out, man. You know? A lot of so-called domestic violence, I would say 99.9% of domestic violence is caused by the woman. You know? It's due to her fucking disrespectfulness, man. The black, ain't nobody test a man's patience more than the black woman, man. You know? And when a man put her in his place, now she's in the fucking courtroom with a goddamn dress on, talking about she's innocent, man. You know? A little bit before, she was a fucking thug, pants hanging, do-rag on and shit. You know? But when you knock her the fuck out, you know, this little testimony, I had to beat some bitch up one time, man. I'll be real. You know, the bitch slapped me in my face, man. Yeah, I punched her in her fucking head. You know, I punched her real hard in the head, man. And once her two friends saw that, guess what? They part ways. They're like, all right, nah, this nigga serious. You know? Sometimes you gotta get like that, man. Hey, I was defending myself. Hey, Popo came and all that, and they was on my side. You know what I'm saying? As spiritual is Coach G from when we used to speak at 34.
It's Ezekiel 16:44. Behold, everyone that useth proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. Thou art thy mother's daughter that loathed her husband and her children.
That loathe her husband and her children. No, go ahead.
And thou art the sister of thy sisters.
So you loathe Israel. You loathe the custom of Israel. And you truly go at the custom of the other nations, go ahead.
Which loathed their husbands and their children. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father an Amorite.
Does it mean your mother was literally a Hittite and Amorite? No. Your mother, or in other words, other children of Israel, they were Hittites and Amorites because they were practicing their customs, worshiping their gods. Go ahead.
And thy elder sister is Samaria, she and her daughters that dwell at thy left hand. And thy younger sister that dwelleth at thy right hand is Sodom and her daughters. Yet hast thou not walked after their ways, nor done after their abominations. But as if that were a very little thing,
It said thou hast what? Yet thou what?
it says, yet hast thou not walked after their ways, nor done after their abominations. But as if that were it says, as if that were a very little thing, thou wast corrupted more than they in all thy ways.
See, you corrupted more than them. It wasn't like, oh no, you didn't just follow in their ways. You were corrupted more than they were corrupted. You know? Where else? And think of the Romans.
This is Ezekiel.
You still over here? Oh, okay, good.
This is Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 2. It says, Son of man, there were two.
Number one.
Ezekiel 23:1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother. And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth.
Did Israel do that in their youth? I mean, in our early stages, coming up out of captivity, going to the wilderness of sin.
There was their breasts past pressed, and there were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity.
In other words, they was being whore. They practicing whore. They weren't tender and delicate, like a virgin. That's good right there. And you get 6, 23.
This is Romans chapter 6, verse 23. It says, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift...
The wage is the payment. That's the point I wanted to give right there. The wages of sin is death, but the payment of sin is death. Now, look up hyperstophilia. Or just say it in your phone. Pop up. Hyperstophilia. Hyperstophilia. On YouTube and on Google.
Romans 6:23, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Most High is eternal life through Yahushua Mashiach, our Lord.
So the wages of sin is death, but the gift of life through Yahushua, our Lord. Now, you go back to Adam and Eve. Eve was beguiled by the serpent. And what happened when Eve was beguiled and tricked by the serpent? She sinned. Sin came into the world, and what brings forth sin? Death. So guess what? When Mosiah told Adam, and Eve knew because the serpent tried to get the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And what happened was she ate that fruit. And she knew the day she ate that fruit, she was going to die. It didn't literally mean they were going to die that actual day because we know Adam lived over 800 years old. So what it means is that they was going to die that day, meaning the day to the Lord was 1,000 years. They wasn't going to live that full day. But what is that going to show you? Eve was appealed, that fruit was appealing to Eve. But eating that fruit brought forth death into the world because women are attracted to that which brings forth death. If you try to have bristophilia, look at that. Read that.
This is Wikipedia. Hybristophilia. It says hybristophilia is a sexual interest and an attraction to those who commit crimes. Paraphilia, in which sex.
Paraphilia means abnormal sexual attraction. See, from women attracted to that commit crimes? Of course, gangsters and shit. Yeah, she turned on by that. You ever walk past a group of dudes, you mind your business. You outside walking, you got the niggas, you got a group of niggas and bitches outside. Some of them smoking, drinking. One dude is sitting in the driver's seat with the car door open, with his feet on the ground, crushing up some weed. I've been listening to some rap, right or wrong. Probably listening to some damn rap, and you're walking by minding your business, and a dude is staring at you, and the bitch sitting there with a smirk on her face like, yeah, I hope you say something and whip your ass. That's what she's thinking out my, I hope you kill this nigga. Yeah, kill him. That's what they thinking, brother. Yeah, bro. That's what they thinking, bro. Those same kind of woman, they'll go and get into an argument with a dude in the corner store. Oh, what? She'll skip you online. She'll skip like who up there. I can you have to counter buying something, and a woman come in, she'll go, she'll do that shit. You be like, yo, what the fuck you sitting there like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Where you going? What? You talking about that, man? I'll get your ass killed, nigga. Fuck out of here, bitch. Oh, where am I? Bitch, nah, I got you. If you come out the door, it's like 11 niggas outside. You still my homegirl, son? Doing a sea walk. And then they'll beat your ass, man. They'll beat your ass because of that bitch. You ever been in school with always that bossy bitch? It's always the girl in school that's bossy.
They the ugliest ones.
When I tell you what to do, nigga, fuck you, nigga, shut up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, people trying to learn, nigga. No, that you shut the fuck up. Tell your mother shut the fuck up. Tell your mother shut the fuck up. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. Your mother a bitch. Your mother a bitch. Boy, I got you. Next thing you know, Friday. Now this is before social media era. So they couldn't text you. They couldn't text call nobody right to the near because everybody have Instagram. Everybody have cell phones. They'll go back to the neighborhood, and then Friday come after school, like 15, 20 niggas outside. They just beat your ass, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta catch and kill one of them niggas first.
Huh?
You gotta hold and kill one of them niggas first.
That's what they do. That's what they do, man. So get a bunch, and then you got the girl in school that's bossy, and the dudes are scared to argue back with her because they know that she's from a certain block. Some dudes, you know, is blood or crip. You know what I'm saying? Some blood or some crip, and they from a certain project, this kind of block or this particular neighborhood or block or whatever, and they think if they say something to her, she gonna get somebody to jump her. So she slap him upside the head, talk shit, and all that. That's how they, you know what I'm saying? That's how it be. That's how it be, brother. Go ahead.
I'll read again. Hybristophilia is a sexual interest and attraction to those who commit crimes. A paraphilia in which sexual arousal, facilitation, and attainment of orgasm are responsive to and contingent upon being a partner known to have committed a crime.
Yeah, you got women that want men to have sex with them while they put a gun in their head, man. You know? Yo, that's the kind of stuff, man. They want some guy to put their hands behind their neck and put a gun in their head and have sex. That's how these women are, man. And it's mainly these fucking nigga bitches, man. It's mainly these damn hair-headed nigresses, man. It's mainly them. These hair-headed hooligans. It's mainly them, brother. That's why you got women that fall in love with serial killers. Richard Ramirez, you know, the serial killer. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy had a female fan club, basically. They was in love with that guy. Some of them even went to the court with their hair and a man in which like the woman he used to kill, hoping to steal a glance. That's how these women are. Guess what, bro? You want to give women know what you do? You go kill somebody, man. Go kill somebody. Walk around with a gun. You got hit by a car when you was 11 years old, and you 18 and they're giving you $800,000. Just lie and say you were drug dealer. Lie and say you got money for dealing drugs. When you really got it because you got hit by a fucking Pepsi truck when you was 11. And guess what? All the girls want to get with you. And when they find out, oh no, I got hit by a Pepsi truck when I was 11, they gonna get turned off. There's more to that?
Yeah. It says the term is derived from the Greek word "brazen," meaning to commit an outrage against someone. Ultimately derived from bris And philo, meaning having a strong affinity
Or happiness.
preference for, and popular culture.
Yeah, preference for. Go ahead.
And
Having a strong affinity or preference for. Go ahead.
In popular culture, this phenomenon is also known as Bonnie and Clyde syndrome.
There you go. Bonnie and Clyde syndrome. You know what the perfect example of that? Joker and Harley Quinn. Joker and Harley Quinn. She was a therapist in the beginning, but she fell in love with the Joker, a damn serial killer. They call it Harley Quinn syndrome too, if I'm not mistaken. You don't even read these Harley Quinn novels. True to the game. A thug and his gun, and a thug and a gun, and his a woman, a thug and a gun, a love story. You open up the book, the back of the book. This is a passionate criminal love story of Tashana from the projects, who want to get out the hood, and she looking to get out any way she can. And the thug niggas and the dudes with the drugs and the guns want to have her, and she'll stop at nothing to get her way. Stay tuned to this book of bloodlust, sex, and violence. And we're gonna take you on a ride that you'll never believe. Get ready for Tata's journey, Tashana's journey. And that's the book between 200-something pages, 300-something pages. And these bitches be reading this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right or wrong? Am I lying? Am I lying, brother? No. Hell no. That's how you fucking working, huh? That's why women are wicked. You gotta watch these damn women, brother. You gotta watch them. Don't trust them. Some men I say, nah, man, this dude, this brother wildin', man. What's wrong with this brother, man? Somebody must have hurt that brother. No, you dumb motherfucker. You read the scriptures, man. The scriptures tell you that. So the scripture said the wages of, and all of this came about from the wages of sin is death. 1 John 3 and 4 is find out what sin is. I'm telling you. So we know that Eve ate the tree of knowledge of good and evil. She knew that she ate that tree, she was going to die, but she was still captivated by that tree. She knew that she knew eating the fruit was going to bring forth death. And we know that death is the wages of sin. So women are attracted to that which brings forth sin. Or right, women are attracted to the result of sin, which is death. And what is sin?
This is 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the Lord.
Women are attracted to people that transgress the law. Then with a chick and you don't want to eat no shrimp or crab or lobster or pork, she's gonna get mad at you. Why not? I'm gonna do a mukbang video. You ever some videos? They got people like eating shit, eating a big ass crab or a big ass lobster. She's like, well, I don't want to watch you fucking eat. I don't want to watch you eat. But people watch them damn videos. And let the woman be in a relationship with a man, he don't want to do that. She'll break up with him. She'll break up with him. His dumbass be, I'm gonna do it. And his dumbass eating lobster, he supposed to be an Israelite. You want to, yeah, I'm an Israelite, man. I'm going to take my woman on a date today. Take her on a date tonight. And then she got some damn shrimp. But guess what, brother? I ain't buying no damn shrimp. If you want to buy that shit, do that your own damn money. I'm not buying that shit. She'll order some damn shrimp, and then she'll like dip it in your blue cheese or some shit like that. And she'll put your barbecue chicken on it or something. They'll throw the fucking cheese on their face, bro. But they'll do that. And if you wild out, it's a problem. You like, yo, you curse? It's a problem.
That happened to me a couple of times.
Yeah?
Yeah, City Island. Nominate some fish. She was like, why you not doing that? You weird. She ain't never seen me.
See that?
I got something
Yeah,
real quick.
brother. See that?
This is first Ezra.
I didn't do that. See that? I
Ezra.
kind of tell you can have it to you for a split second.
Everything you're saying, it happened. Like, that's all like, yo, it's funny. This is real.
Real talk, bro.
Everything you say.
Real talk. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
First Ezra 4:26. Yea, there be many that have run out of their wits for women.
Yeah, and you'll be tempted, because you in the flesh, you might be tempted, but you gotta fight that, be like, nah, man. I did a show the other night, and I was like, you gotta have in your mind the feeling that you're gonna have after you do something. When you're tempted to do something, and you know it's not the best decision to make, you gotta have in your mind the feeling of guilt you will have after the fact. Because you know yourself, you should know yourself. You know yourself better than the next person know yourself. The only person that knows you more than you is the Most High. So you you gotta understand how you gonna feel after the fact. Like, you know what, man? I already know how I am. If I do that, I'm gonna regret it, man. So you know I ain't even gonna do it. I was talking to a Jake in the world that I won't say I grew up with. He watched me grow up because he's like 9 years older than me. And I was talking about a situation like, yo, man, you got this dude, nigga neighborhood, nigga looking at me, be staring at me, nigga been staring at me for the past 12, 13 years. And I broke down the situation to him. It happened because that happened like before I came in the truth. I seen the dude staring at me, looking at him, and he said something. This like my wild teenage years. So I stepped to the nigga like, what's up, nigga? Fuck you looking at? He's like got a little slick out of his mouth and said, yo, we can fight right now. He was like, oh, I said it in a far more aggressive manner and I used other words. And then the dude was like, you know, yo, I'm on probation. I'm like, that right there told me you ain't even want to get it on. So I'm like, whatever. Another time we had like another situation, me and him when he was with somebody, but he only look at me when he got somebody with him. But I don't respond to guys that stand because I'm like, I'm not sitting there standing under the fucking men. What's the point? What's the point? I'm probably never see you again. But for a while, years went by, and whenever we see each other, I just never paid no attention because I was in the truth. And then, like last week, I think when I came home from camp, nigga was just, I was going to a restaurant to eat. I looked to my left and I seen a dude. That dude like staring at me getting in the car. I looked away. I looked at it again. I looked again. I was like, well, that's that guy. He was still standing. I said, oh, fuck. He kept moving. And I told the old chick about it. I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. He was like, you already know you already know what you're capable of. He was like, and he said, you know my government, and he was like, you know what? He was like, and I know you. Something gonna happen. You're gonna do something to the dude. You're gonna beat his ass, and you're gonna feel guilty about it later.
Do he know you in the truth?
Who? The guy?
Yeah.
The random dude?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Nah.
the guy you overseen.
Nah, he don't know I'm in the truth. He don't know. He don't know.
Sometimes, because I've had someone around my neighborhood do the same thing. He don't even know me, and he see me come and go, but it's sometimes in the spirit that wants them. I mean, he's a communication, man. I don't know.
Nah, he's a nigga because he was told.
Oh, he's a nigga.
There's no situation. There's something else he said, some so-called tough guy shit that he said that was going. I'm saying he's a nigga. He think he tough. The nigga's a bitch, straight bitch. I can look at him in his eyes. He the pussiest motherfucker in New York. He's a bitch, but I don't even pay no attention because he ain't no threat. But yeah,
was looking at me, and I spoke to him.
Yeah.
He like the spirit switched up, you know, like he changed.
Yeah.
What I thought was not that. It was that he saw something in me that he was like the spirit allowed me to talk to him about the truth.
Yeah. This guy got an issue with me over that situation or whatever stupid ass situation. But dude, the chick I knew was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. He's like, I already know you're gonna wind up putting something might happen. You say something to the dude, he says that you don't like, you probably put hands on him, and then you gonna feel guilty after. You gonna feel messed up after. Don't even pay him no attention. And that's the truth. And I ain't worried about the cat manipulating nobody. He ain't no threat. Now if you pull up with me and put hands on me, of course I'm not gonna push the issue. I'm not gonna stand in the make him do something. That's being a nigga. Most I can have me get my ass being with you.
It says, yea, there be many, 2 Ezra 4:26, there be many that have run out their wits for women and became servants for their sakes.
Yeah, go out with women and become servants for their sakes. We broke it down early. And that's how it is, yo. That's how it is. That's how these boys be. Yeah, bro.
Back in 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
Oh, back to that before the whole way. There you go. Whosoever committed sin also transgresseth the law. So women are trying to commit that sin. They're trying to be sinners. They're trying to commit that sin, men that transgress the law. That's what it is. You got the picture here. Why you don't shape it up? Why you don't shave it up? Why you don't get lineups? You know what I'm saying? They always want you to do something associated with sin. You know?
Nah, the chick I'm talking to, she asked me, she was like, you're not one of those conspiracy theorist guys, are you? Like, bitch, you don't even know. Yo, I ain't gonna get there what I'm into.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You got guys like, yeah, man, I really like this girl. You know what I'm saying? Maybe eating a little bite of shrimp. Or you know what? It ain't really pork. It's pork, but it's inside some greens. So it ain't really pork. Or you know, it's beans with pork. It ain't really pork. And you gotta say it how your ass think that. Say it how ain't what I think, but that's how women are, brother. That's how women are. All right?
It says, for sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law. If you sin, you transgress the law, and that's what women are attracted to. The more wicked you are, the more women you get, bro. I'm telling you now. The more wicked you are, the more women you get. You throwing up gang signs. If you look like a wicked ass nigga and you got tattoos, she don't want to get with you. My young got tattoos. Because all women are just followers, man. When you come into the truth, hey y'all, I gotta say it, you gotta come to the realization that women are beneath you. A lot of guys still can't get it. Huh? Far beneath you. They ain't on that level. They ain't on that level. The woman is beneath you, man. Huh? More than that?
I got something back there. Okay. This is Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Labor pains. Go on.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Well, her desire supposed to be thy husband. What you supposed to do? What pleases you? Not the other way around. See, the society that we live in, men gotta kiss women ass. Men gotta worship the ground, woman won't go. Shit, goddamn woman. You got men that really think that shit. You got guys, a lot of people out there that don't like us, they don't like us women say about women. That's their main issue with us. You know what I'm saying? But her desire supposed to be to her husband. You got men that kiss their women ass.
They say that life begins in the woman.
Who?
They'll say life begins in the woman.
So what about all these damn women getting these abortions, man? Next time women get out of line, you know what you say? How many abortions you got, bitch? How many abortions you got?
You know how stupid that is, though?
Yeah.
Because for the act of childbirth to happen, you know, the seed got to swim from the man to the woman. Now something is swimming, and they'll fight other sperm cells to get to that egg. So what does that tell you? Life already began in the man. That was already alive. But a woman, they'll just throw that up. Well, you know, he's in me for 9 months. You know, but the scripture tell you even a woman when her kids was dying in 2nd Ezra, the 7th chapter. What did she say? I know not how you entered my womb. You know, I neither did I form the members of your body. So even in the Maccabees, what did I say? Ezra. I'm sorry.
2nd Ezra.
I'm sorry. Maccabees. You know, I mean it's the 7th chapter. You know, so women back then had some type of sense, man. Some of them.
So what?
Some of them women back then had some type of sense. Yeah. You know, you had some wicked ass women back then.
Right.
You know.
It says, and he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule over you. So guess what? You supposed to rule over that damn woman. She ain't your damn people. That shows these so-called Bible bitches, they don't even believe in the scriptures.
That's a commandment.
That's a commandment. But you got men that want to do what the damn women say. Fucking pathetic, man. They ain't gonna be no man like that in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know?
Not even the heathens gonna do that in the kingdom. If we catch whip for that shit, you out of here, bro. You out of here. Ain't gonna be no beta males in the kingdom of heaven, man.
No what?
Definitely not amongst Israel.
You said no what males?
No beta males.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And definitely not amongst the heathens, man.
Yeah. The heathens, they gonna be. You have heathens whose women gonna be telling them what to do. Because scripture tell you in Job, tells you it says something about they're gonna do something to their husband. They're gonna like, you know what I'm talking about? It's in Job. This is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. It says, for after this manner in the old time, the holy women also who trusted in the Most High adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. Even being in subjection to their own husbands. You know what these damn wicked ass women will say? They're like, oh well. They come up with any kind of damn excuse. No, your ass ain't righteous. That's what it is.
Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord.
Because when the keep of heaven, y'all women gonna call us Lord. They're gonna worship us. All of that woman worship madness, they ain't gonna exist no more in the kingdom of heaven. Not among Israel. Because among the nations, they have to do what the scriptures say do. You know? they're gonna do this good thing to these other nations. Guess what that means? You have, and some of them gonna be going off. So if you find out you set up a queen among your people, we're gonna have to jack you up.
Hey, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Imagine, you got a whole bunch of Moabites under you, the slaves, and you go over there and his wife is beating him. Hey, what the fuck you doing, man? Bro, I'm gonna slap the shit out of her first. You know what I'm saying? Bro, ain't none of that gonna be in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, of course the heathens gonna be, they are gonna be doing that. But like I said, when we catch wind of that shit, it's out of here, bro. We ain't gonna do that, man. It's people say giving that woman liberty to gather abroad, man. You know? You're gonna be under the men because the heathens, they're gonna be trying to mimic us, man. They're gonna be mimicking the Israelite man. And what's the Israelite man? Perfect order. Having a woman over a man is not perfect order, man. That's out of order. Women are gonna go back in their rightful place under the men, keepers of the house. You know? I don't mean to say that we're gonna treat them like shit. An Israelite woman, she's gonna be living good, man. She's gonna have her own land, her own palaces, everything, man. You're gonna treat your wife great, man. I'm just saying.
She gonna treat us greater.
She gonna treat us greater. And I'm just saying the man is gonna be far above her, man. And she's gonna know that, man. And she's gonna teach her daughters that.
She says, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
And that's going unto knowledge, meaning the scriptures. You don't deal with women with knowledge of this world. She be dressed with her titties out. She be dressed with her ass out.
It says, giving honor unto thy wife as unto the weaker vessel.
Yeah, you gotta honor your woman. Respect your woman. But see, the thing about it is respect. Meaning back. Respect means to look. So look back. So if you respect someone, you look back on the things they've done. You treat them accordingly. So if you got a woman that's a bitch, guess what? The best bet is getting rid of her. But if you got a woman that ain't no right, they ain't really no right to do it, then guess what? She don't deserve a goddamn thing. Oh, I want so. For what? You ain't do so.
And as being heirs together of grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
You're up loud. Go to back out of the back. You guys could.
This is Titus chapter 2. We start verse 3. It says, the aged women likewise that they it says the aged women likewise that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers.
Can I read that again?
Titus chapter 2 verse 3. The aged women likewise that they be in behavior as becoming holiness. Titus chapter 2 verse 3. The aged women likewise